Oh, I am bored. Ah, I was like, it cannot be
Um,
contained. Never mind.
And yep, yeah, I think everything's there now.
Wow, one of these things is not like the others. JDZ, how are you doing? Look at this.
Oh,
You're all
man.
suited
Oh
up.
man,
And you're right. I don't have a green screen, Katie. I'm in no green screen.
Yeah, that's
Also,
true. That's what's different. It's not the
you're
fact that
not
you
doing
look.
the green screen.
suited
for
up,
the
dude.
Not right now.
LCCCCCCC.
Not for the LCCCCCC. ICCCL is going to be all green screen, but LCCC, I like to kind of
The background.
have a little
You got a
background.
nice background, okay? I mean,
That's
you
true.
can't hide
Thank you.
that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm sure you do too. I've seen your background, Kate. It's quite
It
nice.
is
I've
nice.
seen yours
I was
as well,
sad
though,
when they're like, cover it up. But I'm like, but I like
Look
it.
at this Jedi chat. You mean? Whoa, Chuck, making some funny jokes in chat.
Whoa,
Earlier.
What's he
Chuck.
say?
Are they
Whoa.
are they
If you're
kind at
looking
least?
for gardening tools, he is letting chat know where to go.
Is he talking about? I don't know.
Wochuk can blur the
What's
lines a little
that?
bit.
Damn.
Yeah, he's on the edge at all times. Whoa.
I like it.
Well, that's why he's named Whoa, Chuck.
I like it. I think I
Is
have that as a
that-
song thing. Where is it?
Is that what it is?
Whoa.
Is that what it's? Is that what it's
No,
from?
I don't know. I don't. His name's not Chuck, so there's that.
It's probably like, whoa, Chuck. Yeah. I like that.
Whoa, Chuck. Where did that
Whoa.
come from?
Hey, what's the deal with that, Chuck?
What's the deal?
Maybe.
What?
Someone
Sorry.
said there's
I'm
4
just having
goats
fun
on the
with
screen
sounds.
right now.
For goats, where? I don't see any. Oh,
But yeah,
we're talking about us.
We have
You know,
we have
speaking goats.
LCCCCCC coming up.
LC3. Who?
L
in
in
like
about,
what, 45 minutes.
in about
Yeah.
45 minutes.
Let's go.
We
The
got
end of
Artifacts
round 3.
versus Moyen in the
Ooh.
winners final.
Undefeated. Crazy stuff.
Undefeated, never lost. Okay, the two Germans out here getting loose, getting active. I don't know who's going to win.
Probably Sapphire Steel. I'm guessing.
I would only assume.
Yeah, that's what
That's
I
a good
think might
bet.
come out.
I would only assume.
I'm not a betting person, but if I was, that's where I put my money on this one.
Might be a lock. Some might say.
Yeah, if I had to gamble, but looking at the decks, and I was going to mention this in my little preamble. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. I think Moyen might have the better deck, just because he's got Cogsworth. I think Cogsworth in the mirror is just.
Which is funny because like Sky was
this
like
isn't-
Cogsworth's dumb.
It's not 2012 anymore.
I like
Cogsworth
that.
doesn't just win the mirror anymore. Like you can just put all these items and do big. That's what Sky did. It's all about going Tamatoa dime win in like
Yeah, I
one
mean,
turn.
Sky
I
was
think
like,
he
what if
can,
I
but
just
Moyen can do that
item?
as well too. I
They
think
both
Moyen
can do it. I
They
think
both
the
can do
Cogsworth-
that. But the
That one's
Cogsworth in that
cool.
mid game, you're screwed. Like his board is going to be
Hey Jane.
impervious.
Sturdy.
Yeah, that bad boy is going to be sticky.
It's gonna get sticky.
Grab a bucket and a mop.
Speaking of sticky, JDC, I have a beef with you.
With me?
Your
Oh,
your Twitch ads ruined my algo.
no, it didn't. Were you
All I
guys-
see is these terrible ads.
Are you serious? Was that really happening? I thought y'all were trolling.
No, it was for me. It was actually happening.
That,
Wait,
that might
what?
say more about your search
The
history.
ads
then.
on Twitch. The ads on Twitch are based on your own ad.
Well,
thing.
if the entire
so if you
conversation
opt
is about
out, they
that,
just
Twitch
give you
is-
whatever ads they want to give out,
Uh-huh.
or it's based on the stuff you've been searching. So everyone's all talking about some crazy stuff. It's like that's because you've been Google
Wow,
searching.
you know,
And
So
why
crazy
do I get
stuff.
so many adult diapers, huh?
It
What's that about?
was more of a more of an
Katie.
anomaly because half my chat was in there talking about they were getting honey pack ads and blue chew ads
What?
and like rhino
Alright,
pill
alright.
ads.
I don't think they
What
make
is a
honey
honey pack?
ads.
I'm ignorant. Educate me.
Alright.
What is a honey pack?
it's
How can
a
I say
honey packet
It-
that helps you
How can I
It's
say
getting
this?
lit. It's for getting
Oh,
lit.
so you
it's
in
Spanish fly.
performance.
Is that okay to say?
Basically,
I don't know what that's actually called. I remember that was what it was advertised, but
It's for party
when
rock.
I was a kid.
it's like an energy booster, basically. But
Yeah,
for
it gives you a little heart attack, probably. You know,
yeah, it will kill you. I don't think they should be advertising that, especially on my Twitch.
It'll
They are
kill
it,
you?
It might not kill you. It's like a. I don't even want to say it because I don't want to get your Twitch canceled or whatever. This is a Disney show over here, but it's kind of used for vitality and virality. Can I say that?
It's like
Yeah, I
Viagra.
It's not necessarily card for card Viagra, but it's definitely
Yeah,
the
it's supposed to
same.
there's
just
a
make
lot
you
of
feel-
caffeine in it too.
It's in the same meta. You use it. You use
I
they
do
go
love me
hand
some
in hand.
caffeine.
It's also snake oil, I think. I don't think.
You don't think it works? I don't know. I
Probably.
don't know if it works or not, but people think it works
I watched a
enough.
TikTok on it because
Okay,
I was
you're an
like, I need to
expert.
figure this out. Is this
Expert.
just the Popeyes? Is this Popeyes honey packets rebranded?
If someone like experimented, it's like I took 10 of them and nothing happened, kind
Yeah.
of deal, and just like, and they're like, nothing happened to me, so it won't hurt.
I'm
one
okay. Someone else. I took one and my liver collapsed. Thanks, honey pack.
bit. I dropped a kidney. Oh no!
My insides are bleeding.
I can't believe you're saying all this in front of my minor child.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She's
I'm
a
sorry, babe.
child.
Yo,
we're,
get
we're-
that.
we're talking about liver failure. It's fine.
That's true. She knows about that. She knows too much about that. Trust me. She parties really hard.
She parties definitely.
She's a Cherna dog, and these dogs are barking.
Turner dogs are barking.
The dogs.
I did download a soundboard, and now I have, hey, what's the dog doing?
Oh, nice.
It's one of
So
my
that's
favorite
good.
sounds because
have
what
that.
the dog doing is pretty much all I wonder in my house.
I've like not played very many games on my computer. in
I
here.
love so
I
much that
mostly
you
play on
summoned
my
us
phone.
here, and now you're like, now you're gonna watch me do something else.
He does this. We got caught.
He
You
does
know,
do that.
Katie, you act like you haven't
I
been.
know,
You're not impervious
but
to
I
the
thought
Genji.
like I
logic.
thought he was pulling up like
It is the greatest game of all time, though. I will say it's one of the
greatest
of
game
all
of
time.
all time.
It is the most addicting game I played in a very long time. It got me. I'm hooked, and I had
Is
so
there a
much fun.
gambling aspect to it?
Not necessarily, but it is poker hands, so there's odds and stuff, but it's not like betting.
I
necessarily.
really, I'd like
Here,
to
let's
mention that
let's snooze this here. Here, I'm gonna switch to my main Twitch stream really quickly, so we can show this. I'll
Luke,
add
what do
some
you-
Katie Cam
Whoa!
and some JDZ and.
Hey yo,
Hey yo, hey yo.
yo, hey.
All right, go back to the ultra. I don't want this. What is this?
Can you see that? Can you see what that screen says?
Oh,
that says
bro.
Flaversham and Fortisphere are banned. Get them out of here!
Get the
Out
Ah.
of
outta
here!
here.
When?
Let's go.
When? Scroll to the part where it says when.
Let's go.
Is it
Let's go.
effective
Let's go.
Effective
Let's go.
today.
Let's go.
What?
Let's go.
Get it out.
Today.
Burn it.
Let's go.
Today. It is banned. Today.
today.
From now on. It's gone. Get it out of here. It's
Burn it.
gone.
Well,
Let's go.
Burn
Out
it.
of here.
Burn it.
Let's go.
Burn
don't do
it.
it. Don't do it. It's still he's a father.
Get him
Burn
out
it.
of here. He's done.
Out of here. Out
No.
of here. Ah!
Whoa.
See
Poor
ya.
Hey,
Flaversham.
yo.
When they come out with a new
And
format in
I
a few years
can't-
and Flaversham is like all-star in it, you're going to be sad you ripped those up. It's going to be
Okay.
like 20 bucks.
I have like a lot of.
Why-
Why
putting it by myself.
Fortisphere? Why
I cannot.
Fortisphere? Because
Wow.
think of
That's all
how
it
good
said.
Tamatoa would still be with 8 popsicle effects. It would still be an issue, and they just want to stop that instantly. So you can still play popsicle and Tamatoa, but it's just not going to be as good.
Why?
Hey,
so what,
I
okay.
told people it was, who needs Flaversham when you have 5-drop Maurice or 4-drop Ruby Maurice? It does the same thing. It does the same thing.
Okay, but what? Okay, someone explain to me the Fortisphere part because that's the part that I just.
Diablo reigns supreme.
I-
You mean us Steel Song players are eaten?
Maybe it's like an item thing. They're probably just trying to realign the item synergy with Sapphire instead of Steel.
Yeah, I
just
guess
getting
that
the
isn't a very
steel-
steely ability.
It's not a Steel thing. This is not a Steel vibe. So maybe just clear it out of there. I love this, dude. I think this is great. I honestly think this is a
Cool.
very, very good thing for the game. And I think just doing it immediately and not waiting to the next set or something like that and just having it take place right now, right before set champs, bro, slam dunk. Shout out to RB, man.
That's
Shout
the
out.
so
shortest
everyone
article, too.
unsleeve those items right now and let's get cooking. That's
Like, I don't know. I mean, I have to go stream, but I would love to hear DLC champion Wonderland's takes on this, what this means for the meta,
Yeah.
what this means for Sapphire strategies, what this means for the meta at large, and your initial. I know, granted, you haven't had a lot of time to process this.
So
What
I
does it
see
mean?
My first thought is, well, the deck that gets crushed by this, which has like a good matchup against almost everything in the format, is traditional Steel Song and or Mines. So there's going to be a shakeup. I think the format is going to be a lot more about challenging than it was before. And like everyone's like, oh no, turn 1 Bell. Well, turn 1 Bell is a lot worse right now. There's only
Yeah.
4 items to let you do it that are cantrippable. So sure, they can we might see some crazy stuff with the 1-drop ruby thing. Yes, this is real. I'm not. This isn't a late April Fool's.
April Fool's is the 8th. You know,
This is from
Chuck
See
is
it here.
dancing.
if you go if you
go to the
link
website yourself right here.
I am.
So the crab selling's interesting. Do you sell your
Wait.
crabs? Are people going to buy crabs? I doubt people are going to buy them, but you could
It's not
sell
a
them
time
now.
to buy.
So
I
do you
think
have to-
I think Crab's gonna have a
high
Black
point
Monday.
of crab. Crab's going to plummet. Then people are going to realize, oh, Sapphire is actually good, but we never knew this because we were all playing under Flaversham handicap or
Sapphire's
whatever
actually
it's
good.
called.
We're finally going to realize it.
Yeah, I mean, Flaversham has just been holding back almost every other Sapphire strategy. It took Kiwi birds. I mean, look at Kiwi. Kiwi didn't play Fortisphere or Flaversham last set.
You can go back to our
That's a
old
Sapphire
ways.
deck. I mean, sure, Tamatoa doesn't go into that, but that's an archetype that could see play and could beat Amber Steel because of the amount of ward. So your Kiwi bird stocks, your Harlan Sweet stocks might be going up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. Are you messaging Moyen and Artifacts right now? We're going, LOL, guys. You'll never believe this.
Unsleeve those decks real quick.
Do you have a sideboard or something on standby?
What's gonna happen with the LC3? That's a
I mean,
fun
I imagine
question.
since that's
They gotta
already
finish
I mean,
it. They've
I
already
guess-
started.
So it's not really.
I guess I'm pretty
Maybe next
happy.
round?
I pulled the trigger on those foiled Diablos 3 weeks ago, right?
Perfect
Right?
timing.
Thank goodness. I
I'm
was hoping we
assuming
could have a
Diablo
discard meta
prices
again.
are going up, but I don't know for sure.
I played
the
this.
The
card
birds are
yesterday.
gonna rise. This
Of course,
that's
though,
telling
I
you.
had
Fire to cannon stock is about to go through the roof, dude. What are y'all talking
I had
about?
over 12 foil Fortispheres though,
I know.
and no
I
Popsicles.
know.
Why didn't they ban Popsicle and let me keep Fortisphere? Come on! But it's because they want Tamatoa to be able to be played multiple archetypes.
Mhm.
I think that they're trying to push the Ruby Sapphire archetype, and that's why they left Popsicle. Because all those things require items, right? Flaversham
Right.
just does too good of a job.
Mhm.
And if this is how we're I'm surprised that this never happened with Rapunzel in earlier sets. I think if Ruby Amethyst wasn't so dominating, the same thing would have happened. Because honestly, Flaversham and Rapunzel in my mind are very close, but Flaversham being able to then do it again the next turn, and then the next
Right.
turn is what pushed it over the edge. Otherwise, it's basically a Rapunzel.
I don't know. Are you guys excited about the discard meta? Because I played discard last night. That's not fun. It's not fun to make your friends get rid of all your cards. It's not fun to get rid of your cards. Are we dead?
Yeah.
Are we cooked? Because I just don't like.
Just
I don't like
buy
getting rid of
all your
my cards.
cannons.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. If you
But
can
booms if you want to
answer-
feel extra spicy.
If you
Oh.
can answer Ursula 3, you're not automatically going to lose to Emerald Steel as an aggressive deck.
Mhm.
Because that is the catch-up mechanic character. That is how they come back from the advantage that you have gained from playing 1-drop 2 questers. Because they're like, boom, take both of those out, do something else, then most likely force you to have to challenge it. So you're taking another turn off of questing. It's answered 1 or 2 of your characters. It turns the board around. But if you kid it, or Mother's Knows Best it, or you're playing Steel, or you brawl it, maybe it's Ruby Steel time, there's multiple ways to try to answer it from happening. Maybe it's time when you go back to Pinocchio and Amethyst decks.
Yeah,
There's plenty of
Katie's
things you
my
can
tech,
do.
My hot tech.
To fight it.
That
And
everyone
everyone's always like, Bucky's terrible. People who are saying that Ruby Sapphire, they obviously never played against discard. It's like, bruh, you can top deck Ink and then top deck a Be Prepared and stop all of what discard's done. What am I going to top deck that answers everything that Ruby Sapphire has in play and the 50,000 cards in their hand? The card doesn't exist. It just does not exist.
Do you want to know some
And
of the
that
hot
is
tweets
why
right now?
discard is nowhere near as
Ooh,
aggressive
what's
as
the
this
pulse?
is.
What's the pulse of the world doing right now?
Zan tweeted 2 words. Holy moly!
Wow, deep.
Yeah. So Zan and then DKP tweeted a cutting board with 4 Hirams.
Let's go.
And a knife.
Let's get these
should've-
tweets up. Let's get a tweet. Let's get a
should get a
tweet
tweet
reaction,
going.
dude. Get that up here
Twitter
on the screen.
going.
I didn't even tweet
Should I be
anything. I should
showing-
tweet
should I just
more.
be showing my
There's
tweet?
lots of
should.
people acting
Yeah. Why not?
like the people like
I
you know those little like how the
mean,
Munchkins
it's
are like really
uncensored.
excited
Who
that
knows what stupid things? that
Well,
people are
everyone's gonna
saying.
bird up. It's like the next thing where everyone's jumping into, then, right? Like, it's
I'm
just
so
gonna
scared.
shift.
I don't want it. Don't let me do it.
Oh, dude, this is so huge, man.
Run for cannons, everybody. That's all I gotta say.
Get ready. All right, so Fortisphere is definitely banned just to keep Sapphires still like around.
Man. Yeah, I think the price
Straight
drop
forward.
in the crabs is not going to be like instant. Because I mean, if Bolt took 2 weeks to stop being $200,
Well,
Dang, dude. Oh,
don't worry, Shield of Arendelle still legal, guys.
That's
So,
stock market, dude. What's the market watch looking like? Anybody got any hot takes on what's about to happen to the market?
that Diablo is about to go to the moon and back, and
How much
do
is
a,
Diablo
do a
right
whole
now?
road trip.
Let's see,
because
Diablo
that's gonna
devoted
go crazy.
Herald.
The crabs are gonna, I don't know, because like it's interesting. This is the best legendary of the set, so like it's still gonna be valued, but how much it's gonna get down is the big question mark. Maybe see like the
$34. I bought my foils for under 30.
It's only gonna go up. It's people are buying it probably as we speak right now.
To the moon.
Because like any Ruby Sapphire players,
All right, this
just-
right here tells me that some people knew a few days earlier.
Insider trading.
that's a month
Insider
earlier
trading.
though.
No. Oh yeah, I guess it is a month.
So like,
So
I don't
this is
think
probably just the healthy from the Emerald.
Sapphire everywhere.
Amethyst,
Yeah,
but it could
the
also mean
resurgence.
someone knew a month in advance.
I
I
don't
think it's because with the new meta, obviously, remember people are like, what do we do? And they're like, get rid of their cards. Like that was the answer that people were like leaning on was we have to
I hope
just
to
get-
the.
I mean,
hope
I
the
don't think
people who
someone
bought
obviously knew
these,
something. It's just a good
seller
bet, right?
mails them. Good luck. This is the season where people don't ship you your
Oh,
cards
yeah.
you bought because they're spiking.
Get your
my God.
purchases canceled, especially the look in the foil market. We're gonna see a lot of that happening in the TCG player because no one's gonna be like, this card is worth $1 gazillion now. Congrats.
Hey,
Uh,
hey, you know, I already have the prices set in for my Diablos, and I had them priced on the giveaway for like 20-ish. So if we hit those big giveaways, that's a regular Diablo signed, stamped, because it's the one from my Seattle Victory, with the
Right.
Ursula 3 and the Ursula 2.
Damn.
So apparently the giveaways are getting better.
Yeah.
I thought I won.
Bifoil
Bifoil
Judy,
Judy
Hops now.
Hops.
All right. Cooking.
I mean, maybe. It's just draw a
crazy.
card. The question is how good is Maleficent 3? Because that's what Judy Hops. Judy Hops is a Maleficent 3 that quests for 2.
It draws your card. Quest for 2, I believe.
Olive's really grumpy. I'm sorry.
It's a 2/3 2 with it. Yeah.
Yeah, is Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps coming back?
Nick Wilde is so back. Nick Wild
I
stocks
mean,
through the
back.
roof.
Is Nick Wilde gets like
Nick
the popsicle
Wilde
back,
is
doesn't
not
he?
back. The
Judy's not back. What about that
Judy-
yokai dude? What about Prince John and yokai? Are they back, dude? Or
Are
they
we
never? They were
cooking
never
with
here.
Yokai?
Are we
Sure.
yokai dueling, dude? Let me know if yokai is back. Not
Gold
this guy.
lover?
I need the other
Oh,
guy.
that's the promo.
Is that the same guy, but just promo guy?
That's the promo, yeah.
The one that does the items?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Play an item from your hand or discard with cost 5 or less for free. Exerted.
Parched cheeks, man.
Buns.
Absolutely.
Washed.
We might need handbag though, for real. No, not
We
wrong.
might.
Handbag.
Handbag meta might be upon us.
Handbag.
What
might
does a
be-
handbag do?
It like lets you do the same thing, I think, or bring it back to your hand.
20
Maurice,
hot
Alright.
dogs.
When you
is
play
not
this
bad,
character,
Maddie.
you may banish an item of yours, draw a card. If the
back.
banished item is Maurice's machine, you may banish a character with chosen power 2 or less.
So we're
This
just
is the
gonna.
Clavisham replacement.
how
But
about
it's a
what?
5-2.
Is that a 4 cost or a 3 cost? I can't see.
Forecast.
He's 4 costs. Dude, Flynn is back. And this guy? Thoughts? We're winning? No,
Is Flynn back?
I don't know
Is
where
Ruby
it is,
Amethyst
but-
so bad?
is Flynn back? Ruby M is back, dude.
That'd
Ruby
be
M
so
is
great. I'm so excited because that's my favorite deck to play. It's not hard. Just do it. Have fun. Get a
Just
fairy
do it.
ship as a treat.
back. Ruby M is back,
You don't
dude.
even need fairy ships anymore, okay? Without
Yeah,
bells.
this takes down fairy ships. Nice.
Yeah,
This
now
one's gonna
fairy
go
ships are
crazy.
50% less needed.
Get your Miss Bianca foils out. Get your troubadours up, you know? Get into those steel song cars out there. Get those foils in.
Does this make Diggy Hole better or worse?
Diggy Hole. Everything is back. Everything is back. Everything
Honestly,
is on
except
the menu.
Chernadogs.
Chernadogs. Where
Yeah, Chernadogs is cooked.
We were
Chernadogs is not
feasting
back.
on the Sapphire World, and
Chernadogs
now
is
it's
not
like
back.
we might be going back to the
All right,
dog
sorry,
house.
Olive. You're out of the meta. Goodbye. All right.
'Cause we just feast on Sapphire.
I
and,
went all
like,
in on Chernadogs. She's out. That's the only reason I had her is for like the meme.
especially if Diablo's like super back.
I don't think Ink Geyser is back. I think Ink Geyser is still not back.
That
No,
card's
put
closed.
Ink Geyser into the
Into
will
the
be
Geyser.
broken later category.
It's
Will
just
be
a
broken
chaos
later.
card right now. It's a we'll both suffer.
Sky in shambles.
A lot of Sapphire players are like
Yeah.
out of
Which is kind of messed up a little bit though. Shout out to the OG Sapphire Steel players who have had like literally out of all of the competitive meta strategies that we've had up until this point, that is the only one that has never won a DLC. Sapphire Steel. Okay, they finally get a broken deck, a busted deck, a busted strategy, no DLC anywhere near the horizon, and finally when their deck is tier 1, tier 0.5, near tier 0, they ban the whole thing. Now the deck is
Ooh.
just back to the basement again. You hate to see it. Okay.
Did you
Well-
see? Refresh the article. They added more.
Wait, what did you say?
Wait, what?
Okay, sorry. Yeah, GDZ finished what you're saying, but they added more.
Oh, they added more
Added-
stuff? No, tell what I was saying. Pull that
Oh,
up.
there's
Refresh.
more words.
Steve, so they're gonna have an open letter to community co-designer. So they're gonna have like a Discord thing today.
Oh, it's like why we did this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
text-based discussion at 3%. PM.
So
PM
45
Pacific.
minutes.
No, that's not 3 p.m. Pacific.
It says right here 1 p.m.
Oh, the letter will go at 1 p.m., but the discussion's at 3 p.m.
Oh, I didn't keep reading. Sorry.
And it's Pacific, which is notably on
Well,
the other side of the country.
The other side. My side. The West
Yeah.
Coast, Best Coast, baby. Getting loose,
West
getting
Coast.
active.
West Coast cards.
West Coast Customs. West Coast Custom. Hey y'all, I heard you guys like ban lists. So I can't. I had it. We lost it. I had it for a
I
second.
put an item in your item ban. I don't know.
I wish the list was longer.
What? Okay, now you're asking.
Really?
You're asking for blood.
Give me more. Give us more to react.
Ban the game. Just ban
Ban the
everything.
game.
All right, all right.
Give us-
We can
Listen.
make the band list bigger. That's fine. But they should be doing it in steps. Because who knows? Maybe this ban is literally all we needed to make a super awesome, fun, wide open format. But if
We'll
you
see.
ban every card you think is the problem card, then you might not get there. Because like you might come down to a boring format that nothing's fun and you miss like this awesome format. Now granted, sometimes it's easy to tell. Like they looked at this and they're like, okay, if we ban only Flaversham, maybe Sapphire Steel is still too good with 8 pops and Tamatoa.
Mhm.
And so they're like, okay, we have to do this.
I like it. I think it's clean. I'm full support of the ban list, and I'll go even further. I'm gonna agree with Y Breezy. I think having a more robust ban list is probably better because I'm coming from a Yu-Gi-Oh background, and they just had YCS the other day, and I was actually watching it. I don't even play Yu-Gi-Oh, but I was just watching the
Drop
YCS.
that ban list on
And
the
at
spot.
the end of the YCS, they dropped the ban list for the next set, and just the whole audience just cheering as the ban list was coming in, and it just felt really cool. And they're like,
Why?
I don't know,
don't
it just-
get it. Like, why are
hold
we?
on,
what-
hold on.
Okay,
Corey
okay.
smashes. They can't ban Diablo till after I win Worlds.
Wait, the
with it.
Candio's in here.
They just well, they won't, but like they should have, honestly.
They should have banned Diablo.
Because like now it's just gonna be
What do you
everyone's gonna be
want,
like, well,
like,
what's
ban
the second
everything?
best thing? Hey,
Sapphire
Diablo.
Coil? Is that even going to see play? Is Sisu even going to be part of the format?
Let's
Are
just
people
ban
going
every
to
card.
overreact? Everyone plays Amber Steel, and then out of nowhere comes this like Ruby Sapphire Saver deck playing a bunch of Sisus with some newfound card advantage engine no one thought of. They're like,
it can happen, but I don't think Sisu's going to get off the ground because that little shift Sisu with
It's
Diablo
too
coming
insane.
back, that bad boy is never getting shifted on. Because I'm telling you, you put a 1-cost dude out, his cannons are getting fired on almost instantly. I can tell you that right now. Fire to Cannons is coming back in a major way. Babooms like you've never seen. Storm is going to rage on. Steel removal is going to be so there because Ruby Sapphire is going to be so nerfed now. And I think the game is going to be so much better. I think it's going to be great. I'm excited. I'm glad they did 4-set championships. I want to see people cooking now. No more net deck, dude. Get it back into the lab. Start cooking again. What are you going to do?
I can't cook.
Ember Steel's gonna cook. Get ready to get
everyone's
get
first step is going to be net decking. Was I muted when I was saying Mufasa there? I think I was. I just thought you were expertly talking at the same time and not letting me go.
No, you did not say anything about
Mufasa. No, you were just not talking.
Oh, I had muted my mic when I picked it up to get close, I guess. I was gonna say about Humble's super excited because Mufasa could be good again. Maybe.
Well, now if Green Steel
then
is
again,
so good.
Steel might be what knocked it down. So
yeah, Green Steel. I tried that deck. Shout out to Humble. I was in the Humble's Academy. I tried the Mufasa deck from his Metafy, and I was having some great results. I was clapping people up. But that Green Steel matchup made me de-sleeve the deck. It was so unfun.
Yeah.
You just weren't playing enough Sisus.
I de-sleeved it. I took the deck apart after that game. I was like, this is so unfun. I can't bear to.
The Ursula did a lot of damage to your
you needed to quest with Queen, shrink their character, play Baby Sisu.
Okay. Okay.
Answer that Diablo.
Is that it?
Turn 3. You just need to go Queen, shift Queen that. And, obviously they don't have Storm for your character with their turn 1 Diablo, shift turn 2 Sing. They don't have it.
They simply won't have it, and it'll be good. Steel. Yeah, it'll be good.
You just got to play Steel Fossa and play 4 Fire the Cannons, 4 Strength.
I think you're playing Steel, and it's not Steel Song, or you're not on some number of Fire the Cannons. You're going to be having a bad time. I think Fire to Cannons is going to be back.
I think Diggy Mufasa could be a deck. I've always said it. Mufasa does not need a 10-drop payoff. It does not need to always hit. You can play 10, 15, maybe 20 really good non-character cards and just be willing to whiff occasionally, knowing that your opponents will play scared nonetheless. Just get lucky.
Red Purple is back. Yeah, I mean, just might be.
Everyone is running Bivens ATL deck in to set 3 deck. You're bringing it back. I'm telling you, everything
goes back every time.
I think we need to treat this ban list. I think banning Hiram opens up such a void that we actually might need to treat this thing as a brand new list, like a brand new format, brand new deck, brand new everything, and just go back to the drawing board. A whole Katie. I swear I was about to say it.
I was zoned out. Oh god damn it! I'm sorry. I was
about to say it, and you're just
I was out. I was like not even paying attention. I'm like, I'm gonna snipe this joke real quick.
I think people are just gonna take their decks they were playing before. If they didn't play the Mouse or Fortisphere, they're just gonna play it as is and see where it lands. I think the meta's some people Red Purple's back. Ruby Amethyst isn't back. Their good matchup just got banned. Why would they be back? Aren't they supposed to beat Ruby Sapphire?
I do not think Ruby Am's best matchup was
Ruby Sapphire, was it not?
No, Sapphire Steel was their worst. Sapphire Steel was terrible for them.
Sapphire Steel might have been bad, I guess, but sure.
And now that Sapphire Steel is gone, I think Ruby Am is so back, dude. Because
how do you beat Steel Set?
Yeah, never mind. They're not back. They can figure it out, dude.
Just depends on what decks are super back. I mean, Steel Song is super back. Anything Diablo is back. It's just gonna be very, very exciting.
I think you need to have a deck that can deal with a whole new world, that can deal with songs. I think a lot of people are not going to be playing with Fishbone Quill. And Whole New World is going to be everywhere. Yeah. Maybe Sapphire Steel is the new Steel Song, and that's what you're going to see, some crazy lists running that, and they're going to be trying to sing a Whole New World and not rely on Flaversham and still sing removal. Maybe that could do something if it has game against traditional Steel Song. But without Fishbone Quill in the equation, Like they
Quill
don't
and
have,
Will?
like the ramp to take advantage of your whole new world is not there. It's like we're going back to set 1 whole new world.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Fishbone Quill and Whole New World is good enough. Like a standard, traditional Sapphire Steel deck, playing Whole New World, playing Fishbone Quill, ramp to Cogsworth, Sing deck could still be good. Ramp to, or get some allies in there, get Bianca down on 4, Sing with Bianca, Whole New World, play Quill on 6 or something. I don't know. I think that deck is very playable. It seems all right because a lot of times in that matchup, at least when I played that deck, I would find myself inking Hiram a lot of times to go for the Whole New World. So we're losing Hiram. It's going to suck. Losing Fortress Sphere is going to suck even more for that deck because you could abuse Tamatoa to kind of close game there. And just having that mass of items to up the Tamatoa count, not having that could slow the deck down a lot. But I still think the Whole New World deck, maybe they go back to Ariel and Dime, Whole New World, Cogsworth awarded deck that can resist Coil. Sisu's going to be out of the equation. I think he's going to go down at least, or she is going to go down at least. So I think that deck is going to be quite playable and still have some good matchups across the board. I don't know.
It is worth noting that last season, DKP ran 3 Flavershams, 4 Popsicles or something like that, something crazy. And like, he doesn't need it, right? You just easily put a different 4-drop that's okay there. And I say 4-drop because you want to be singing How Far I'll Go.
Max,
You want
Max the Grandma Talos,
2-drop, 4-drop curve. So like the Shark version doesn't really matter. That said, like Pete, you can beat that deck with that. So if they Whole New World into Pete, play Pete, Whole New World, and then play another Pete, you're in a rough spot. If Amethyst Steel, Pete, bounce, Pete, like that's what Spessy did to Sailor, kind of.
Yeah.
It's what he did to Amber Steel. That's how he beat, like, Bivens got ink screwed mixed with Spessy playing like 5 or 6 Petes each game. Like, Pete could just steal games from these very action-centered decks.
Absolutely. I think that's great. Someone in the chat, Sage Mode says Blue Green could also be back because that deck also had some builds with no items, no Hiram, and was quite strong, consistent in set 6. Kind of fell off. I think that deck can get reinvestigated, come back in, have a nice strong place in the meta now, because I think we're failing to mention how oppressive Ruby Sapphire was and how much Sisu checked the game and how consistent that deck was. Well, that deck is still going to be viable, but it's going to be significantly less consistent. Now it opens up so much more opportunity for so many other different on the margin strategies to come back into the game that we've been missing. So I think the game is going to be phenomenal now. I'm looking forward to it.
What about like Ed's version of Ruby Amethyst from NA Champs? Like,
that deck's great.
Sisu still. Everyone's gonna be like, no Sisu, play all the cards that get banished by Sisu, and then Ed's just gonna walk in with 4 Sisu, 4 Shift Sisu, 4 B Prep, and be like, what? Play around this.
And actually have a pretty consistent draw engine. I think that's like literally it's going to be a wide open field again.
What am I missing on? You keep saying there's no baby Sisu. Like, why is no Sisu out here?
Because he's imagining a heavy-handed reaction to more Diablo and Steel Song. So not only do you have the Diablo and Steel Song players singing removal, but he expects more people to play cards such as Fire the Cannons. If people are playing trash like that, it's unlikely that a 3-cost 1/1 is going to survive in a format that's preparing for 1-drop 3
right.
Dang. Rest in peace.
And I also anticipate it's going to get so fast, like you're not going to make it to your 8th ink without a consistent, reliable draw engine such as a Hiram. So you're going to be putting these characters out, trying to ramp to 7 while you're getting, heavily quested on by these Kiwi decks and all these aggressive decks that are about to come over. You're never going to make it to the Sisu in time to get them out naturally. I think anyway. I could be very, very wrong on this, but I'm excited to be wrong. Or what's going to happen next?
We're Kiwi birding. The dogs might not be there, man.
I know, it's a dog funeral.
Everyone's excited. I'm just like, I'm gonna lose a little bit more games now.
I think discard is going to be super strong. Like Under the Sea,
going to be everywhere.
Like what's stopping Under the Sea? Who's checking that? I don't know. That junk is coming back. Bare Necessities is coming back. It's gonna who's stopping it? Who's gonna
play it?
Like what is the counter to that now?
Storm.
So JDZ, the big question: are you excited to cast the last match on Earth The last
Oh.
match on
Oh.
Earth with this.
On Aunt Katie, I'm ready to
Be a
go. We should be,
funeral.
You didn't
we
know
should
that
be,
when you found
we
out
should be
last
going
night.
live here soon with it to
Mhm.
talk about the
Get
LCCC.
your
And you're right, Katie.
Naveen's.
It's the
This-
last
this-
match that anyone will ever catch.
$3 for Naveen. That's crazy.
Dude, I spent almost 10 times this on my Naveen's at
Damn.
launch. I think it was 30. Maybe I
It
spent
was a
20 a
$30
week
card.
later. Still.
Expecting
The
The
Naveen.
question is this actually going to see play? Like, is this what we need?
I mean, they like Steel Song was
If they play
experiment with
Gontu.
like a 2 copy of anyway. Like if it gets popular, it still will run it probably.
So there's like a few things. First of all, Naveen, sure, it's a 2 of, but it can also be a 6 on ink slot. Because a lot, like, if I'm going to play this, I'm probably going to play Lantern.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Because
Lantern
it's like the
back.
shift target for it. But
Mm-hmm. That'd be nice. We'll see. We'll see. It's gonna shape up
So
quite a
it's
bit.
like-
This
kind of interesting there. What cards I think will thrive most? I mean, I think the first step is everyone's going to try to play Steel Song. Or any
think
deck
Kiwi's
that
gonna
they
feel really
tried
good.
to play before and just got dumpstered
Yeah.
by Ruby Sapphire, right? Like,
or some Kiwi.
and
Maybe.
to be fair, that's most decks. Like, I think Ruby Sapphire was beating almost every other deck over 50% of the time on the play. And then some matchups it couldn't win at least 50% on the play or 50% on the draw.
Mm.
And those were its
I want to
quote-unquote
play the Lady
bad
Enchantment. Do it.
matchups.
Do it.
Camilo
Absolutely
deck.
do it.
Camilo Madrigal's
It's-
back on the menu.
Is
it's,
it though?
it's tough to say.
No.
Like,
It's just JDZ needs it to be.
Oh, hold up.
For
Hold
his
up.
thoughts.
You good?
I think we might. I think the LCCC might be getting postponed.
Oh, that's
I
interesting.
think-
oh, postponing it for
The
a
ban?
better
Evaluation.
experience
So.
of no.
No Hiram
uh,
for his sphere.
yeah.
They're both playing it, right?
I
I
think
can
they're
only
both
imagine.
playing it, or do we want to play it out as it was, or just come back in fresh?
Just refresh it.
I mean,
Shake
I
it
think
up.
fresh is better, but
Yeah.
Spessie's bracket just looked a lot better, by the way, for the LC3 watchers out there.
He's having a blessed run. A
He's-
blessed
Well,
run for Spessy.
if I think it'd be worse for Spessy, honestly, if he designed his deck to beat this deck, and now everyone's going to be changing to new decks.
I mean, Amethyst Steel overall
Are they
just
going to be
has a lot of-
forced to still play a Sapphire Steel?
Hold on, give
list?
me 1 second. I'll BRB.
Like, that's some interesting things.
That's interesting.
I think
Well,
Kiwi. If you're stuck
Kiwi.
playing Sapphire Steel, yeah, Kiwi's probably where you're gonna go. I think Diggy. So, to be fair, at the beginning of last format was one of the better formats in my mind, because everything could kind of win occasionally. But some people hated. Like, I remember Sky hated Daisy. He hated that the Diggy Hole deck like had some good consistency.
it's I
We're on Diablo watch,
unsleeved
everyone.
it last night. I'm re-sleeving it this morning. I'm like, sorry, Diggy Hole, get back in here. I'm sorry what I said last night.
Let's go. That's almost a whole baby.
Okay, last night I did play.
Hammy,
I played the discard bird.
thank you.
That deck is gross. I don't like it, and I'm sad.
Why don't you like it?
Well, let's see what JDZ from the Horn. What's he got? What's he got from New York?
Oh no! This is just me. I
Or
was just
Sisu.
talking. I was talking.
Oh,
was
okay. I
talking
didn't know if you
I was
got
talk-
news from the LCCCCCCC.
Oh no! LCCCC. It's going to be confirmed. It is now postponed until a later
Wow.
date.
Well-
That date to be determined. I can find out when that date's going to be.
All right. Well, so the reason that I didn't like
Watch.
playing,
I want
I
to
played against and I played the bird.
Oh, it's going up. People are buying.
Wow, it was 24, right? Or was it
People
24?
are buying.
Did I hallucinate that, or was it 34?
Today, all of these have sold.
Oh, people
This
are
person
buying.
bought a set for 33 each. Some foils
Every
got
single
sold
foil.
for 40.
Is getting returned. Just want to say that.
You're
mean
allowed
canceled?
to just say that, like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm not going to sell this to you anymore.
Yeah.
No, you're not supposed to, but people do it. Yes,
Like,
we are
this-
watching the stock, and JDZ gets to hang out for longer. I
Oh,
was
hang out for longer
expecting
now.
this was going to be a short stream. I was going to raid him, but I guess I'm going to go use the potty then, since I'm not about to raid you.
The potty.
Let's go.
The show's
Go.
in your capable hands for a few minutes.
Anyway, I
I
will
like
say
how you didn't
why
trust us, Katie.
Angry Birds is gross.
That
because
was
it's like,
incapable in all of your hands. That was all of your
uh-huh.
hands.
All right, guys. Now that Luke's gone,
Let's
go
go!
ahead and talk about Bitcoin and why you should buy it. No,
You
Yeah.
get a
Are
honey
we
pack.
vibing?
You get a honey pack.
no
are we
honey.
vibing?
Can you stop saying a honey pack
Yeah, he
before it goes
can.
on the Luke's stream? Okay, we
Yeah.
don't need any more honey pack merch, any more honey pack
It's good
advertisements
ads, okay?
out here. Okay, no more honey pack ads.
This
I
is
know,
we're not
financial.
sponsored.
This is
Wait till the
financial advice.
sponsorship.
Yeah.
All right, no more, no more.
Oh, the Diablo buyout's gonna go crazy because
But-
everyone sold them
man.
off when they were like going down.
Let's look at the freaking. Let's look at Katie. Do you have access to some meta deck reports? I know you got the deck list. I know you got the links.
Yeah.
Pull up some deck lists of the last meta. Can you share that
What do
with?
you mean the last meta? Like the before?
No, the decks that just like from the last event that you
Oh, yeah.
have access to. I just want to see what's going to happen. We can kind of project.
I mean,
what's
it's
gonna-
bad. Okay, so like, I mean, to be fair, the top two decks at like let's just say Southside Gaming on Saturday, which was the 5th, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it literally. Okay, well, oh god, they're all bad. Because I mean, first place is Popsicles. Second place, a deck called Popsicles. The next one is Aggro. So yeah, okay. Let me see. So the first deck, they had 4 Hirams, obviously, and no Fortitude. So the first place, second place deck is affected. Third place deck had 4 Fortitude, 4 Hirams.
I think Chernodogs are in. If Diablo is rising, Chernodogs is cooked.
Yeah, it's rough, dude.
That's kind of what's gonna happen, dude. Like, it's
I mean,
just what it is.
would any deck that's winning not have 4? I mean, I think yeah, if it's in the top 8 and it has. Yeah, it has Hiram. Like, is there any deck that
Yeah.
doesn't run Hiram other
No.
than Kiwi Birds?
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
That's what I'm saying. I think that Diablo deck, your Angry Birds deck, as you call it. I call it
Yeah.
Edgar Allan Poe. Get it?
Oh, I
EA.
like it. Quote the
Ed-
Raven.
Emerald-
Nevermore.
Get it? Edgar Allan, Emerald Amethyst, EA.
Oh, that's good
Raven.
too.
I'm all over it.
You're
Can we lock
cooking.
that in or no?
Artiste, true artiste.
Can we lock that on in there? No.
Yeah,
Okay, I like
we
Angry Birds
can.
though.
I mean,
But
this
I
is-
think
This is America.
You can do whatever you want.
I think that can go.
I like that one.
Man, I should have sold that foil Fortitude. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Life is hard, you know? You can't have everything in life.
It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back one day. I promise.
EA Poe, just win the game. That was really good. Everyone. Good work. So yeah, I guess I mean, what about other cards? I'm wondering like what else is gonna be like to the moon. God, I just can't.
This card is
He's back.
underpriced in my mind.
This card is so
The Enchanted
Yeah.
might go skyrocket. It's at like 200
See,
bucks
all these
right now.
cards are gonna spike, and then they're gonna announce rotation.
Ooh.
Which
Take
is why
Michael forever.
Yeah.
you should buy what you want to play and don't buy what you don't want to play. Because this is not.
Is Blurple back?
I can't wait
think
for a
Blurple is
legacy
back.
format. That'd be fun.
Blurple
Like,
is
is it
back.
3 cards banned?
You
They're
think
like,
so?
oh,
I mean,
back.
Ruby Sapphire cooks that deck, so like,
Ruby Sapphire. All right. Ruby Sapphire is. We'll call it. I'm not a Justice League fan, okay, by any means. I think it's mid to say the least. Justice League, the whole thing, Superman, all those guys. But just
DC.
imagine a world where Ruby Sapphire is Superman and Superman is now dead, bro. What happens? Who is going to? Does that make sense? Am I alone? No one's saying.
So
anything.
you're basically saying the World Police just died.
right. Sisu
I'm pretty
is
sure there's a DC comic based on that. Like, I'm pretty
and I'm
sure.
telling you, it opens up everything. Like what? Like I think it's going to be good for the game. I think Blurple is back because no more Ruby Sapphire is going to clap up Blurple anymore. They actually have a pretty consistent draw engine. The deck
They
was
do.
already fairly consistent. Fox wasn't as great because of, and the challenging stuff. I think challenging is going to matter a lot more. Ruby Steel might even be playable. No Hiram.
No
Let's
Hiram
go.
is huge. It's just so crazy. It's so crazy. I'm excited. But the other end of it is doom and gloom of like are we just back to Emerald Steel discard, and that gonna be great.
I think oh dang. Oh, sorry. We got a R&B tweet coming in.
Oh no.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Hear me?
Oh no.
Where's production? Where's Luke?
Oh
We
no,
gotta
is
get
he
these
saying
tweets
ban
on
the
this-
bird? Is he already back on ban
No.
the bird?
He said he writes a haiku here. I love R&B
Okay.
so much. I wish I was on Twitter more, but he says, I'm gonna read this. He says, I am in shambles. Hiram needs to go. Fortisphere doesn't make sense to me. Not touching Diablo seems like a miss. Not touching Coil.
Touch Diablo. I think you
They probably should have. They probably should have touched Diablo a little bit. It's actually insane.
Not a little bit, just straight into Ban City.
I just don't think he thought about that Coil. Like, I think it's a knee jerk on the Coil. Like, in my mind, Coil doesn't matter at all
again.
anymore.
No,
Like, who
Well, I
cares
think
about
Coil-
Coil without
Right.
it? Like, Coil's fine until we get some sort of insane card advantage like Flaversham. Then maybe
Right.
it needs to go again, and then we'll have people saying things like, Flaversham died for Coil's sins. No.
Yeah, or the
no,
like
no,
unless they can
no.
set up the Great Stone Coil thing, that little combo is
Oh, I
quite
hate that
repulsive.
so much.
I mean, GSD stonks. Tomas is doing some dancing, probably. I mean,
Yeah.
probably upset too.
He's
but,
always dancing.
I think
Why
think
is GSD doing better now?
Well, because we need
because
something
you
to
might need
fire
it
up
if
the
you're gonna
coil.
play that deck, right?
to fire off the Coil.
Yeah, get Coil more consistent, get the Sixus more consistent.
Do I have to make a Hiram? take?
Why? A lot of people. I guess only 9 votes, so it's just like wrong card chosen. Maybe it's
Who?
people that think Diablo needed to be banned. Like
I think-
maybe.
That's fair. I think that's a fair a thought process, right? Like if you're banning these insanely oppressive card, ban the other one that people are gonna just immediately shift towards too.
Overreaction.
Come on, man.
Dragon John says,
people.
you were
I think
ruining
people.
my
I think
life."
people are just trying to be cool. Sorry, Katie. Go ahead.
Dragon John says, I don't care. Why are you ruining my life? So
That's
he's,
pretty good.
he's having a rough day.
That's pretty.
And
good.
someone responded, this is the worst thing to ever happen to the game. I'm like, whoa.
Insane.
I
See,
those are
I
crazy
think
takes, dude.
The nerfs happen less often. Like we don't want nerfs nearly as often as we want bans. Bans are
Spam.
much better for a game
Ow.
than nerfs. Nerfs give you like, all right, so for every time they nerf a card, they have to print new copies of that card and basically give them away for free to give people those cards. So that issue, like at least Bucky was an uncommon. If Bucky was a rare or above, they might have banned it because like it lowers the opening value of a card. Whereas if you nerf an uncommon, technically it's a little different. But it also like when someone then plays an Ursula, if they nerfed Ursula to a 1/1, people aren't going to know that when they play it. So it's going to cause errors where they're like, oh, I didn't realize that's what my card didn't do that anymore or something like that. It hurts the social aspect of the game the newer players.
Erratas are icky. It's annoying. Oh man, internet's going fun. People are like, "This was terrible." It's like, what? Anyone that says this was terrible,
I think anyone who's taking the opinion of this is terrible, I think they're just trying to be edgy.
You think so? I
think
that
so.
makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. 'Cause it's
I
just
think you're trying to be
silly.
edgy, man. I think if you're taking this under anything other than this is a net positive for the entire game,
Mhm.
and maybe they could have done more, or maybe they didn't do enough. I think I can take that take. But if you say, "Oh, this is a bad thing for this little content,"
Yeah, it's
you are
silly.
absolutely insane. You are unhinged, and you are just
we're
you're being
shifting
edgy.
I would also
Right.
like to put people in the bucket of some people on this call, I won't name names, saying, we need to ban more. Let's ban more right now. Let's get more in the ban van.
I say ban.
Open up
more.
the doors and get in the ban van.
I'm all about it. I
Oh,
will.
We're all in it.
Let's take it a
Yeah.
step, okay? Let's have this. Let's moment sink in. We'll process it, and then we can ban more things. It's just if you
And take
ban
it
too much
slow.
at once.
I mean, if we're gonna do this math, we errated 1, we ban 2. Next time we're gonna ban 3, and then move like every time we get one
Mhm.
extra.
And then
card.
one day we'll just ban half the game. It'll be Thanos. We'll snap half
Exactly.
the cards. All odd number cards ban.
Exactly. I feel like they should address more cards than just those two, and Fortisphere being bans is crazy over Rapunzel or Diablo. I think if you're gonna ban
Rapunzel,
Fortisphere,
oh.
not picking like if you look at Fortisphere over like Diablo, not picking Diablo is a little crazy to me. Just a
Yeah.
little like
Yeah,
if you're
Diablo's
gonna
like-
do one, you got to do the other. That was my take. from
If
this one.
if Diablo had also been on this list, I think it would have been a better ban
Yeah.
list.
I agree.
I think that Diablo, maybe Sapphire Coil. I'm in Luke's camp there. I don't think Sapphire Coil is that. It's a huge deal. It's a terrible card, and it has a lot of problems. But without that Hiram to refill your hand, Sapphire Coil is going to get significantly worse.
Yeah, Hiram doing 3 cards in one turn over and over is just.
Yeah, that is the reason why, because they're able to put Hiram down, quest Hiram 2 times. You get 6 cards additionally from your deck to your hand. Ridiculous. So it might not be as bad. Whereas the Diablo, now I think that's going to be the meta, and people are going to respond. He's got answers. You could take him down a little bit easier.
Well, I have to head out. This was a blast.
Diablo is good.
Oh, just goodbye. Okay.
Hiram's goodbye. Fortisphere is bad. You should have banned Diablo. I know it's your.
No, I can't wait. I don't want this meme to be back. It's so
back. It's super back, and we're gonna ride that ship until it's dead. Okay.
That's at least Diablo does have some counterplay though.
It does.
But Coil has
now we're gonna play that deck.
Hiram's butt was too big.
Yeah. Hiram, you cannot stop. Like if I have a Hiram in my hand and I have 4 ink and I put it down, you can't. It's going to do its thing. Yeah. Whereas Diablo, you have to pay that shift cost, which is quite steep sometimes, and you have to figure out a way to protect it because it can get banished by the smallest thing.
All right. Remember what card I bought a whole bunch of and have been giving away as my giveaways?
Pete?
Was that
Pirate Pete?
Yeah,
if Amber's Steel song becomes like the big thing, these Pirate Petes are gonna go up in playability.
You know what Pirate Pete can't stop
up? Chernodog's going up. This guy said, Cruz Clark said, Chernodog's a winner. So maybe Bork even lower. Bork
winner.
Bark?
Yikes. I don't know, because like we eat Sapphire. Like anything else is a problem. Like if Amber Steel comes up, we're super cooked.
Well, we're all
our
cooked,
ladies are
dead. We're in the
dead.
kitchen.
Our ladies are dead. A lot of things are dead. And
Spanish.
Yeah.
You played a more aggressive version. You just got to put 4 of the 5 cost ladies in your deck, and you're not automatically losing to Steel.
Yeah, I mean you could even play like the bare necessities. Some people ran like 2 of just to extra Ursulas in your hand essentially. But yeah, might be good.
I'm excited.
Might just have to slow down as the dogs. I know the dog mentalities go in action fast, but this time we might be wise dogs instead. We might be
dogs.
Or you can even go back to or even that Amber Emerald deck can go back to like a more of a mid-range version as well.
Mm-hmm. Also discard, just put
Clarabelles and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can do the Clarabelle thing, the Clarabelle shift, because I think Clarabelle's gonna maybe they'll get cooked as well, but maybe you can go back to the discard thing or the Clarabelle shift just in time, get crazy with it, do the bibbity bobbity boo thing. You can do so much more stuff now that Cease is not going to be dump trucking you the whole time. And you're not going to be getting Tamatoa valued out of the game the whole time and dimed out.
Slow down, I think. But yeah, we'll be good.
Yeah.
We'll see. Good band. Good bands. We did it.
The council approved.
Yu-Gi-Oh players here were like, we need a fat list, and we didn't get it, but that's okay.
I would take it. I'll take it. I'm all about it.
It's better than nothing.
If they'd have 15 cards on there, I would have been like, yep. Give me more. Give me 16. Give me 20. I don't give a damn.
Give me 20. Give me 20. We'll be here doing reacts all day and reacting to the reacts while reacting to our own reaction. And would have been great. Content City, but we don't. So it's 2 cards.
Let's go.
All right. We cook. I'm so happy the mouse is gone. Everyone should be.
He's a rat.
He's a rat. Radigan was maybe onto something.
I think Radigan might be back too. Radigan stock's going up, dude. Replace Hiram with Radigan, dude. One rat for another, and let's keep playing. 4 costs, just slot them in, dude.
I didn't expect effective immediate. That's the part that I'm like they're like, hey, as you're reading it, it's gone. By the way, you're reading this, it's already been banned. That part is like, whoa. I like that. That's very
Casual Lorcana Talk, worst title ever.
The whole time.
It's a good name, okay.
This is what it is.
Serious Lorcana Talk. We should call this very serious Lorcana Talk.
Oh,
very serious.
I had said things. I wonder what the last thing I said was.
You've been muted for a while. I saw you over there smacking this sandwich, dude. So I assumed you were just eating and not.
Oh, I was talking and eating pizza at the same time.
Oh, okay.
I thought it
was the same.
It explained why you kind of just ignored me, but I just thought you finally.
We all were just like, don't listen to that pizza man. He's just eating.
Like
pizza
I talked, you like
pizza.
Let me get in a few words, but then like didn't break like you normally do when you hear me talk, interrupting you.
See, we're gonna let you get your cooks off, man, for sure. Yeah. I'm not trying to
So pop
no
off.
warning is a little
Pop off,
concerning.
wizard.
I like the surprise. I'd like to be like, hey, by the way, there's ban list. Tee.
Yeah, by the way, it's already done over.
No warning.
Like the ban fairy.
I don't know,
It's good.
Ransky.
I like it.
You can't really give us warnings for this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hey, something's coming tomorrow. Is it a new card? No, it's 2 cards being gone.
Yeah.
But honestly, I do feel that something had to happen, and I'm glad that they did something. And it just continues to fuel my support for Ravensburger. They've done this twice already with the Bucky, and now they did it again with the Hiram and whatnot. Just the reaction time, I think it's quite good, and that they're in tune with what's happening. They can see the game, and then they can make the correct adjustments when necessary. So, full faith. I like it.
So, my take on it is we've had card reveal season, and now we have card conceal season. The card, I don't know. I'm
One more time.
workshopping.
One more time. One more time.
I want to
No,
address
that one more time.
Luke's been cooking. He's been cooking.
No, say it
and
again.
let
Say it again.
now I can't. Now I'm just going to
Send it, Katie. You can't let that one die like that. 'Cause that was really good, but you gotta really
I
send
gotta
it.
say it with my whole chest. You know?
Yeah.
We have
You
card
really
reveal season, but now we have card conceal season.
let's go.
Conceal them.
I need more like
I-
80s
I
kind of
wanna-
Jerry Seinfeld vibes though.
Jerry
What's
I
the
Seinfeld.
want to
deal?
just
What's the-
add saying
They banned
that,
Hiram. What am I supposed to do with Fortithare? What did I do? Anyway,
no
Card
warning's a
reveal
little
season.
concerning, and that's the thing is like, I would
Okay.
rather
Luke
have
is
them be
going.
like, oh, this card's an issue, we're gonna ban it, than be like, we can see this card's an issue, but we're gonna give you 6 more months, 3 more months to figure it out.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Magic did every Monday, like every 3 months or 6 months or something like that. They're like, this is a ban restricted Monday. So if there's gonna be a ban or restricted, it's gonna be on this day, and then people wait for that day, and
Hey,
it's
Mike
cool
Ross
while it
_
works.
Kings.
But when it doesn't work, it sucks. Because you're like, oh, we have to wait 2 months before they're going to ban this card that is just making locals completely unfun. Just like destroying the local scene because you just can't compete with the deck. It's winning everything. And you
Ed
can't do
Shoe.
bans without that cycle. Eventually, they got rid of that. And they, like, I think the best way is to do a mixture. For a while, they were like, we're not even going to do emergency bans until they needed to do an emergency ban, obviously. And then they kind of even mentioned, they're like, well, we're going to still do these, like, updates. It's just hard to say. Yes. Would it be nice if in this thing they're doing today, they're like, keep an eye on Diablo. We understand it's a little dangerous. And it's possibility if it becomes too impactful in the next month or two, expect it to maybe join the others on the ban list. That would be nice. But in this situation, with how it's been doing, I think it was the proper way to go about it.
I think this is a tee up a little bit for Worlds too, because like they're saying, hey, we're entering a new world. I don't know. I'm excited because I think things are heating up. I think the kitchen's heating up. The fact that like they announced this and we're having like a little discussion group with Steve this afternoon, I think we're entering a world of responsive Lorcana, and I'm very excited. I'm
1
gonna
PM, so
be
that's-
optimistic.
Was that 1 p.m. Central or Pacific?
So it's 1 p.m. Pacific is when the letter comes out. 3 p.m. Pacific is when the Discord discussion.
Man,
is.
that's forever away.
Well, yeah, he's gotta, he has to get through his workday.
Yeah.
Pacific time is forever
And to give
ago.
people, everybody get down a notebook, write down your feelings, and then you write everything you want to say, and then read back, and then highlight what you think you need to say.
Dog.
That's-
I don't know, man. I don't know. But I think it's honestly,
All right.
I'm excited. You guys are, I'm not going to let the chat, because I'm in all these Discords and I'm reading all these reactions.
I know,
People
it's a like-
I
are,
love that I saw the
People-
thing, and then immediately you're like, oh, so-and-so tweeted. And I'm like, oh, I see where he saw that.
Oh, who's
Yeah,
tweeted what?
yeah.
I saw Ed
people,
tweeted
people,
that he's excited.
people are actively pissed right now. Royally pissed.
I mean, they can't be. Come on, this is a TCG, and like you can be upset, like
You could be
personally,
pissed. I
like
mean, if-
you can be sad, but to be like
Well-
surprised or upset kind of seems like I get it.
How much do you
but, like,
think? How much money did I lose on my Tamatoas?
Nothing.
Like,
Oh.
you
because
think it's
shouldn't be
going to
investing
maintain
in
its
this.
price?
No chance. It's tanking.
Look at that. It's
big
already
time.
at 48. It was like 60,
Oh.
right?
This is
Yeah,
a,
it's
this
tank-
is a
it's
good
going to-
lesson
it's
for the
going to tank.
children. The stock market's crashing, and so is Tamatoa. So no matter where you are in your portfolio, just don't put too many eggs in one basket. Certainly not a crab basket.
Absolutely.
But I think it could be. I think it could be bad for
Oh.
you.
Someone said, "Hey, is JDZ mad that Tipo didn't get banned?"
Dude, if Tipo had been on, if you'd have had Hiram, Fortisphere, freaking Diablo, Tipo, and whatever else, I would have loved to see Tipo get hit. I'd have loved a banning of Tipo right there. Get him out of here. No one's even talking about Tipo. He just slips right underneath the radar.
That's because he's so short. It's so annoying.
Why Tipo? Because Tipo is inkable. Well, maybe under the context of Hiram, it's probably not as bad now that Hiram is gone. So we might have to reassess.
Tipo just got a big hit though.
Tipo got way worse now. I'm not gonna lie, because without Hiram and Tipo, because you can Tipo into the Hiram and just be like chilling. If your turn 1 is Fortisphere's Popsicle, turn 2 is Tipo, turn 3 is Hiram, you're so back for no reason. But it's inkable. It can check the early game. It can check a turnbox followers or whatever. It should have had 0 in the challenge in the strength there, and maybe it should have been 0-1 and uninkable and still do that same thing he's doing right there. That's a Tipo. Grow that, you freaking, and uninkable, because now you got late game. He's no downside. At least in the late game, if you draw a Tipo, you're just gonna brick on him later on, or you have to put him onto the field or whatever. I hate him.
How do we have 170 viewers right now?
Because
people saw the news and they're like, I have to go see what people are saying on Twitch about
and we're saying, Tipo, it's not enough. Ban Ariel. Ban Rapunzel. They're turning the freaking discard good.
Well, thank you for watching. I love you all.
They're turning the bird
good.
Very
shocked. I started eating pizza and all the they're
turns out JDZ does a really good Alex Jones impression.
Did you hear it? I don't want to do it again. That was
they're getting rid of the mice, and I really think we need to talk about it. That's Alex Jones. They're making the discard good.
The Alex Jones yesterday was quite good.
Yeah, people say JDZ, they need you. They're turning the freaking discard good.
All right now. So I can't do it. I can't do it.
Just get in the zone.
Clearly, I can't get in the zone. I can't do it. Clearly, I'm talking to you out there in Ravensburger headquarters. All right, this is clearly a conspiracy. They got these chimeras that are running this metagame. This Hiram Flaversham was a hoax. He was the front man of this whole entire thing. So the real conspiracy comes down to this, and this one simple thing. I'm gonna point to one thing. Fortisphere did not do anything wrong. The real problem is that Diablo. Okay, they have wells underneath the ground that are fueling water supplies into the Hiram Flaversham. That's why he had to go. These are the secrets that they just do not want you guys talking about out here. All right, Diablo is the real problem. So just open your mind. Understand these sheeple out here. They don't see the real answers. Okay, to the metagame. It's Diablo. They're distracting you with the Sisu and the Hiram Flaversham and all those things. I'm telling you, get over to my website. I have this entire document laid out for all of you out there viewing. You can see everything that we have. We've done the research, folks. All right. So you can. Okay.
Where can I get your supplements though? I need to get some supplements so that I can. Now that we've got this ban, I have a supplement. I've been taking it every day.
If
hydrocolloids.
Know this, if they've looked, but you can do fun things like this now.
You have to take colloidal silver.
Oh my god, dude, that is so
cards. Invest in enchantments. Anyway,
there's an underground laboratory.
Now you're so like, well, Clarence, I got the Cerebus again.
Do you got your Pete's? Do you got your Pete?
Oh man.
There.
Let him cook.
Let him cook. Let him cook. Okay, sorry. No one talk.
Right.
This is a filibuster.
We're done. No, sorry. We're back.
No, I think you were onto something, and I think Ravensburger, they just went live to rebut what you said. They're like,
but imagining the idea of that's how they come up with a ban list. There's an underwater laboratory with the Ravensburger chimeras doing ban. But that's some of the stuff that Alex Jones would say, though. You know, he said stuff like that. He says stuff like that, man.
I'm working really hard on a meme right now.
Oh my god, dude.
No.
Okay.
What?
I should probably.
It's gonna be hilarious.
It's not. It's kind of confusing, honestly. If we're gonna be honest, we're gonna get there. Either way, the ban before rotation. Listen, we got
what rotation?
I don't know. People, they're trying to manifest the rotation. They're like, rotate out all the good cards.
We manifested the ban. Let's get the rotation too.
Yeah, we can't have everything. That'd be crazy. We have to take this a day at a time.
Let's just keep the banless thing going and just don't do
every day
rotation.
a new ban.
I love how Luke is refreshing Tamatoa Happy as a clam. Just
oh my god, look at that poor Scrooge. Look at that Scrooge. Oh, Scrooge is
done. Yeah, Scrooge is done.
I should have sold you last week, but I was waiting.
Oh, Scrooge is tanking. Oh no.
It's still tanking. That's $5 shipping. I mean, you could buy the whole set. This person, the ink locker is like, I need to sell my cards right now. I bought these cards and then they plummeted. Oh no. Oh no. How many enchanteds do they have?
Do you need to post that DeCandio meme again, dude? Like of him.
What's a DeCandio meme?
The one where he's like screaming, like the guy's like looking at the screen and he's just yelling. DeCandio, dude.
My Scrooge is in the mail.
It is actually. I have it. Phil, I actually have the Scrooge sitting right. I have not mailed it yet from the last because I just did the last giveaway yesterday, and I'm gonna put the previous one and this one together. So I still have it. It's gonna be probably worth $1 by the time you get it. I'm so sorry.
We got Rafiki'd on this one.
Yeah.
I get that reference.
I know that.
Oh man. Oh, goodness gracious. Man, oh man, oh man. Well, I'm excited. I'm ready. I think it's going to be a good time.
I think Calhoun might be worth more soon. Like I think
Calhoun is back.
Might go up.
I wonder what else is back, man. But I probably should do my media responsibilities and make a YouTube video about this. I mean, this is pressing news, so I should.
You could just record this and make a video. I'm fine with that.
I mean, it's got to be like
no, I want it to be good. Get out of here.
Yeah, JDC doesn't do anything half butt. He does everything full butt.
That's what you didn't say.
I do go full butt, Katie. That is very
full butt. I can't say half, so I said half butt. That's like a thing. Is that better?
Yeah, that's fine. Half butt is fine.
Yeah,
I think it translates very well.
Yeah, thank you.
I go full butt in there with
double
graphics.
cheeks. Oh man,
Set Champs is gonna be cracked. Yeah.
Yeah, at least Set Champs won't be like okay. So honestly, like as somebody who doesn't like playing against Ruby, I mean everybody, but Ruby Sapphire is a punishing deck to play against, and then the other deck is like if it doesn't get hit by Sapphire Steel, it gets hit by Ruby Sapphire. So this is a blessing, and it's not a blessing to like 10 people who love making other people hurt, and those people can be fine. Just play discard. You can hurt people that way. You still can hurt people. Just switch decks.
Laura Canna fan.
Laura Canna.
And honestly, well, how about this? If you show up to a tournament and there are 25 people there, and only 2 of them are playing Ruby Sapphire, I think that is a huge win for the entire whatever wins. It doesn't matter if there are like 4 people out of 25 people playing Ruby Sapphire. That's a huge win, I think.
Oh man, Sky's Chicha buyout looking quite smart right now.
Bye. I love how this is like Jim Cramer. Do we have a bell of ding ding ding? We gotta buy that. Wait, that's Alex Jones again. Maybe I could do Ben Shapiro. Is that relevant?
I mean, Cheech is probably worse if people are playing Fire the Cannons.
Oh, you got a first-time chatter here from Jabba the Hutt.
He was at 7 something.
Doc Stocks, welcome. Is Amethyst the Steel back on the menu? Amethyst the Steel was
There's been people are buying docs. These are all today.
Welcome to Doc Talk.
Bruh.
Beep.
Some dude bought 16 docs at $10 a piece.
Absolutely cooked.
That's crazy.
He might be eating good though.
I think so. I wonder if a person just bought all of them up at one get-go. Like this was all one person's purchase. Maybe. Someone bought a foil for 30, 2 foils at 30. Did the foil dock price just go boom?
Oh,
there's 0 foils in the market. These are the only docks in the market.
That can't be right. Maybe your filters are crazy. Let me look on my computer. My more sophisticated.
6 listings.
Doc Talk, everybody.
Doc Talk.
What is it, Doc? What's his?
Someone bought
flavor?
all of the docs.
Is he Doc, leader of the 7 dwarfs? No, it's Doc.
Accomplished Mystic.
Bold Knight.
Doc Accomplished Mystic. Don't giggle through. You're like, I'm proud of myself. That was fun. Yeah, 6 listings. There's 6 docks in the whole world. No, that's not true.
The whole world.
There's. Oh wait, I guess you're right. That's weird. Why are there no docks, guys? What are we doing?
Because kiwi birds. Because of Diggy
Purple steel, amethyst steel.
Holy bananas! So many have sold today. Have you looked? How many sold just today?
Yeah.
Holy doc. Everybody says, Mom, I got a doctor in the family. Holy bananas. What? Okay, I'm not into this side of TCG. I don't speculate.
You think Doc is blowing up again more?
Well, look, like you can scroll forever.
Calhoun. I think Calhoun might also get better, but I could be wrong. It's hard to say. She's seen a little bit less play, but if the meta does become more challenge based.
Mm-hmm. Because without Ruby Sapphire, I think the aggro decks are going to just be rampant. They're going to be all over the place. These mid-range aggro decks or mid-grow style decks.
Rip to the people who did the buyout on Foil Sheriff of Nottingham.
How much did they pay for that?
Zan pulled the rug out from underneath them again.
Caught him, dude. Caught him.
He's like, someone leaked to Zan that this ban was going to happen. He's like, how do I reap the most out of this? How do I
clap?
I'm going to break another card. I'm going to attack the meta. No one's going to see coming. I'm going to win this event. Obviously doing it just to buy out Foil Sheriffs.
That's what triggered my last Alex Jones rant, was that entire thing, the concept of the conspiracy of Zan rug pulling. I don't think if you can do it, I think most people should be doing that if you have the ability. Everyone can't do that.
It was a rug pull. It wasn't a rug pull, though. That's the main thing. Sure, he played a card. He realized it was good. He bought some. If he did, he might not have. I think the joke is that he plays for WCC and their vendor, so they've got a bunch, and they're like, oh, play this card, break it, so I can sell my back stock for a bunch of money.
I mean, I think that's a joke.
Maybe that happened if he is like some very vicious business person with no morals. Somehow, I don't think that would happen. Like the whole team of those players, like I know a few of the people on the team, and that's not how they are, right? Like, and I don't think Zan would do that either.
But let's discuss that though. Is that immoral though? I don't think that's immoral at all.
Make a card good. Well, it's immoral to be like, I'm gonna make this card work.
I'll finish my rant and then I'll say whether or not I think that's moral. But like, in my mind, he was like, I like Oswald. I think he's even said that he's liked the card and he tries to break it. He broke it in his mind. He found a version that played it. It was super good with him. He was like, I'm going to play this in this deck. I think we broke it, guys. Tells his team. Maybe they buy some up. Maybe his store lists them for sale. He gives us, like, it makes sense that he would tell the store heads up, hey, you should raise the price on your Oswalds. I'm about to bust it open. Like, don't get caught with your pants down and have someone buy your entire stock up and let them make the profit off of your, maybe only list 4 at a time or something. It wasn't like he did that and then was like, sell them because I know it's going to be bad. It's like he thought it was good. The format adapted. That is a TCG. Zan didn't tell the rest of the format to play cards that are good against Oswald. Plus, the Oswald still could have maybe been good against Ruby Sapphire. Without this banning, Oswald could have came back in favor. I mean, Zan was jumping to Sheriff. He's obviously testing a bunch of things and doing that. And as Braden says here in chat, I work in the industry. TCG finance has been my full-time job for 5 years. It's unethical, and businesses I've worked with have tried to avoid this. Yeah, like think of it this way. How much money would they theoretically make off of doing this? They have a couple hundred copies of each card. They could maybe make a couple, like, say they went to crazy. We're going to give them a crazy amount and say they made $100,000. No way they did. But say the owner made that $100,000. His store probably makes $1 million at least, or like hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? Like, so how much of his business customers would not shop with him if he was doing this type of thing? Like, it hurts his business more in the long run, I think, than a short burst.
And that's why I don't think it's unethical at all. I think it's because you have to have the skills and you have to have the foresight. A lot of people don't have those skills and don't have that amount of foresight to say, hey, I believe so much that this card is good and it's going to work. I'm going to buy it at its lowest possible cost, and then I'm going to break it, and then I'm going to use my influence to increase the value of it. And then once it reaches a certain amount, I can then sell it. I don't think there's anything unethical there at all about that. Because you have to be skilled enough to pull that off.
Yeah, you're putting your money where your mouth is. It's not like you're like, I bet this card's good. It's like
if the card was terrible, like if he goes, hey man, Queen Sensor Core is gonna be the best card, you guys should all buy it.
That's not pulling the rug.
That's not pulling. That'll be
pulling the rug would be if Zan didn't think Oswald was good,
right?
And was like, Oswald's garbage. But the rest of this deck is so good that I can carry this bad card just to sell it to people. I think that would be unethical. And I think that would be a very damaging thing for the image of him and his team and the company he was doing it for. But I don't think they're doing that at all. Like, I think he actually thought the card was good. So he put his money where his mouth was and he bought into it. And I think that's perfectly ethical. And
absolutely.
And reasonable. I do the same thing. I did it with Doc. I literally did it with Doc. I go, this card is busted in half. I buy a bunch of them. I use the skills I've gathered from playing card games for 10 plus years, 20 plus years, maybe 30 plus now. Man, I'm old. And I'm going to use that to judge a card. If I think it's good and underpriced, I'm going to buy a bunch of it. Like that. Is that immoral of me to try to make money off of my own skills? No. If I was to buy them and then make a guide saying it was super good when I knew it was bad to trick people to buy the stock I've bought, that's messed up, and that would be pulling the rug. And like, I think in other industries could even be a form of fraud, depending on how it's done.
And on top of that, like, again, I'm not trying to turn this to a Zan ethics debate, but at the same time, like every single one of those strategies that he kind of has been alleged of, inflating or whatever, he's turned around and had successful tournament results with him, or that deck has performed well in an event, and the theory has been tested and proven as something that is viable. Like the Oswald thing, you see a significant spike there. Queen came back, significant spike there. Sheriff Nottingham, significant spike there. And that's just someone being an actual influencer and influencing the market.
It's a Zephyr effect.
Yeah.
This was before your time. Zephyr was a streamer. He made YouTube content, and he made crazy decks. And if Zephyr made a deck with a special card that hadn't seen play before, that card would go up in price quite a bit. Like, he single-handedly could raise the prices of cards because his videos were that popular that people wanted to build the fun things he was doing, because he would build crazy off-meta decks, and it would make the card spike up. And there's nothing immoral about that, I don't think, unless he's strategically trying to make certain cards themselves go up in price to manipulate the market to sell them. And then that's a little sketchy, I think.
I think it also
maybe not even if he's open about it. I don't think that's immoral if he's like openly say, I have 300 of these, I'm going to play it to make it good to sell it. I think that's fine because he's upfront about it. What were you saying?
I also think it speaks to like the danger of net decking, because I think sometimes people forget Zan's a really good player too. So I mean, if you think like this one card's going to mean like, oh, I guess I'm going to win if I just buy it. Also remember, he's played Steel. He's been playing Steel this entire time, and pretty much any color plus Steel he's very good at. So I think also, if you think, don't buy a card because one weekend it was good, I think it's just good life advice. But if people want to buy cards, it's your money. But then don't be mad at Zan if it goes down in value. You bought it.
Yeah. He's not a fiduciary. He's not for your financial decisions. You have to buy things that you want. If you don't want them, do not buy them. If you don't believe in it, then
I mean that's also why we have to say things like this is not financial advice.
Yeah.
Correct.
Because I think in a court of law, like someone could argue that we are experts in this field.
I don't think anyone's arguing
who is
that.
If there was an expert in the field,
you could.
Who would be the expert?
You.
The DLC champion would definitely be an expert.
No one's going to mistake me legally. Like they're going to be like, I don't even know if she knows anything.
But you have a show. You know a lot of knowledge. You work with the ICL. You have access to their deck lists. Like
talk to my lawyers.
See very exactly. Like I don't know nothing about.
I don't have a lawyer.
Nothing.
It's just
so
don't. No, and I think.
But.
And I think it's kind of funny. The last thing I'll say, kind of on the whole Zan thing, is I heard some people, I won't point any names, being like, "What?"
Jane makes it. All right. You finish your thing, and then I have a thought.
Oh, just that people are like, oh, Zan's being grandiose with the way he described his success. I don't know. Are people not familiar with clickbait? Like, I'm just so confused why people are targeting Zan when if you scroll YouTube for more than 2 seconds, it's all people saying, "Oh, this crazy broken list. I can't believe this is." And so, like,
he's not that type of content creator, though.
So
that could be.
Well, still, but I mean, I just think it's weird that people are clutching their pearls on him, being hyperbolic and he's not even. I don't know. I think it's weird because I mean, oh my gosh, every YouTube thumbnail is somebody with their mouth open going, I can't believe this happened. And then that thing didn't happen. I can't believe I pulled this. They didn't pull anything. Or this deck is broken, and they beat like a child. I'm like, okay. So I guess it's just, if you don't like that, then we should be mad on all fronts on the internet. Let's just all be mad all the time, which I don't recommend being mad all the time. I recommend not. I recommend chilling.
All right,
which is so funny for coming from me because I'm upset all the time. Sorry.
MTG story time.
Yes, I'm ready.
There was a deck, and it was called Caw-Blade, and it was arguably the best deck in the format, hands down. There was maybe one other deck in the format that could occasionally compete with it. It was like this rug deck, and then there was like this very aggressive deck that was designed to beat it down. But honestly, I don't think it did a great job of doing it. But you could build the deck itself in a manner to beat the mirror. And it normally involved splashing another color, which you could do in that. So there became another archetype that was designed to not only beat the mirror, but could still beat everything else. And then another archetype was designed that was good against the anti-mirror version, but worse against the traditional version. And so the meta literally turned into the same deck, but 3 versions of it that created its own rock, paper, scissors like type thing.
Yeah.
And Jane saying like Zan just made a deck that beat his previous deck. Well, those decks initially were like kind of designed by AJ and some other people at Star City Games who were playing in the SCG circuit like every weekend, right? So they were some of the best players in the game at that level, grinding there every week, playing against the same meta that then was basically trying to copy what they were doing the week before. So you could say that they were pulling the rug, but at the same time, they were literally shaping the meta because they kept winning. They knew how to beat their own deck. They were just a step ahead of the meta the whole time. And like that's what Zan is doing. So it's like, yes, he understands that people are going to play this to answer his Oswald thing, so he's going to do this to counter it. Is that pulling the rug? No, it's adapting. Like, and he chooses, and he played Oswald for a couple of weeks even, meaning that like he didn't even respect the rest of the players because they didn't catch on enough, right? So he basically was like, I'm going to play Oswald until they figure it out. And when they figure it out, I already know what's going to happen. And then what did he do? He did that, right? Like he tried to counter it there. One of the times he countered it backwards. Like they attacked from a different angle. The list he used didn't work. He didn't win the event. He didn't make top 8. But then he did again later, I think. It just shows that he has this mastery of the game, and this is how he's attacking it. And it's not like some Ponzi scheme.
I like that. I like Ponzi scheme as well.
Pasta scheme, which is when we're going to make spaghetti, then they're good again.
I mean, but it's just, I think that it just gives you, if you have the skills, it just shows you have room to express those skills and get advantage in this game. That's why I think this game is great, and I look forward to seeing what happens next. This next couple of weeks are going to be very tumultuous. I'll be watching with great intent. I'm going to be subscribing to all these metafiles just to see what everyone is cooking. But Luke, I think I'm gonna have to depart, man, so I can go ahead and start setting up for some YouTube. Perhaps I'll be streaming a little bit later on.
Locked in. You're like all dressed up.
I'm all dressed. I got to do something with this creative energy and time that I need to deploy to get that out into the world. But it was great. I think it's great news, and thanks for letting me come in and share this with you and get some insight. I will take some of your information and work it into this this video that I'm working on right now.
Does anyone want to put together a music video of "I hope you had the time of your life" of all the like times you played Hiram over the course? Somebody can put that together. You put that together, JDZ.
Yeah, I'll work on it.
I'm very upset with no Tipo ban. I would have loved to seen Tipo get hit for sure. Next round, if we get Tipo, because the thing, I'm about to get on another Tipo rant. I do apologize for that.
Good. I didn't want you to leave, so thank you for bringing that up.
Just for a quick. I know. I think we're on an ad time, so no one's going to be able to hear this rant. But maybe for people out there who are the realest of the real, you know what I'm saying, you guys can listen to the Tipo rant situation here. No one even thinks about him. No one even checks for him. No one even talks about him. He never comes up in these threads, and that's what pisses me off the most. Because everyone's talking about Hiram, everyone's talking about Tamatoa, everyone's talking about Lucky Diamond, all these other cards. No one is freaking thinking about Tipo, man. And it just breaks my heart. But we'll get him next time.
You never stop thinking about him, and that's the secret.
But honestly, he's not going to be that bad now without Hiram. Tipo, no Hiram, who cares, right? I think he's fine. Now he's fine because Tipo into Hiram was the problem. Hiram was the actual problem. You go Tipo on 2, ramp a card, play Hiram, sing how far I'll go, you lose the game. If you go Popsicle, Tipo, Hiram, sing, you're probably going to win. And it's sad.
Tomaz's tweet killed me.
But
all right. Well, goodbye, JDZ.
All right. Bye. Thank you guys.
It's been real. It's been good.
I will. Hearts on fire. Hearts on fire. Sweet desire.
Are you making this song up?
Working harder. No, you never seen Rocky
like
4?
I'm in an 80s like.
I don't know. I feel like you made it up.
You guys haven't seen Rocky 4?
No.
Run some hearts on. You have seen Rocky 4?
I'm behind 3. I haven't finished the first 3.
Let me make sure I'm right though. I could be wrong. Let me check it out before I leave. Before I let go. Hearts on fire, dude. Is that the Hearts on Fire Rocky? Am I tripping? It's Rocky 4. It's a training montage song and he sings. He doesn't sing.
This actually has this article from Polygon that DeCandio posted has information directly from Warner. Like they asked him why Popsicle. Or why not Popsicle?
Okay, and did he say
Warner
it's said
that the team think I'm assuming this is supposed to be thinks instead of things. Thinks removing Hiram and Fortisphere should take the edge off those powerful decks while allowing Popsicle to be used in both Sapphire, other color combinations, and other gameplay strategies, i.e. allowing
he's locked in. He can't say goodbye to you. Say goodbye to your son.
Goodbye, 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 goodbye.
All right, so, but I think that article does echo what JDZ said, that basically Sapphire has drawing in its language, and the Fortisphere is kind of out of character as a Sapphire 1-drop Inkable card. Sorry, Fortisphere is out of character for Steel.
I mean, in my mind, I think it's more that they didn't want 8 Popsicles for the crab.
It's true. Yeah, I mean, this makes it.
And if they ban Popsicle instead of Fortisphere, then the only time you can play crab is in Steel. So it makes that like a forced archetype. Whereas if you leave Popsicle and ban Fortisphere, you can then play crab, Popsicle in any color combination instead of being forced to have to play it with Steel.
And Django Jane pointed out that the healing deck is still on the menu, which Grandpappy meta, it's coming any set now. Grandpappy will rise from set 2's ashes and go, I've been here the whole time.
The whole time?
The whole time. He's been there.
So is that our catchphrase? Is that one of the catchphrases the show has? Is the whole time?
Yeah, Sally Fields. The whole time. The whole time.
The whole time.
I've never seen that movie. I've never seen Rocky. I've never seen
what? You haven't seen Mrs. Doubtfire?
I haven't, because I believe fire. Thank you. I am excited. I'm so excited that they did this the week that the ICL is off. That was really nice of them. That was so nice of them.
That worked out so well. It makes us look so big-brained.
We pushed back the ICL on accident.
It wasn't because
scheduling conflicts.
It wasn't because I'm bad at my job and scheduling things. No. I had a premonition as I was sleeping, and I was like, "No, wait a week."
It wasn't that we waited until Sunday night to tell people they were playing on Wednesday. No, it was
no.
We have the biggest brains. Popsicle's directly referenced in Nick Wilde. So yeah, I think it makes sense. I think, and this kind of makes Bell. What are you doing, camera? What is your plan here? Whatever. It makes Bell less problematic. Coil, I mean, now Coil, you gotta have Greatstone Dragon. It's not optional anymore. Get that dragon in there.
There better be a broom, a 1-drop broom that's playable in the next set, and a playable 2-drop broom I don't want just one. I want 2.
And then what?
Brooms.
Are you waiting for like the Yensid broom
so I can
deck?
sweep up the competition? They better be amethyst and or steel.
It'd be funny. They're like, and it's an emerald broom. How do you feel about that? You'll be like, not good.
Not good at all. I mean, I guess the brooms are all basically amethyst. So as long as they gave us those 2, the steel broom's mid, but I'll use it when I need to. Right? It's a playable 2-drop broom. It's better than most of the rest.
All right. Do you think Monsieur d'Arc stocks are going up?
I don't know what that is.
Monsieur d'Arc is the 1-drop that whenever this character quest, you may banish chosen item of yours to draw a card. Monsieur d'Arc stock is going up.
Maybe, but
I'm sorry, French people. You didn't deserve that. You're a beautiful country and people, even if you're Canadian. Because there's French Canadians, and it's kind of confusing what you guys are doing up there. I don't really understand that. I don't understand French Canada. But I won't talk about that right now. That's not important.
French Canada.
Well, there's just like this an enclave of people that are like, we're in Canada, but we're going to pretend we're not. We're going to pretend we're in France. And I think that's fun and whimsical, but confusing. Very confusing. And if he doesn't say anything, I'm going to keep talking about me ranting about what are you guys doing? Why are you guys pretending you're in Europe?
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Yeah. Well, like my sister-in-law has a job in the government, and I'm like, if you want a job in the government, you got to learn French. If you want to hang, parlez-vous français? Okay.
Is that true?
You do. Like, if you have a job, if you want to like move up in the government, they're like, you better speak the franc. You better pouvez-vous m'aider? Quebecois is not pretending they're in Europe anymore than we're pretending we're in England. I do. Okay, to be fair, there are people who pretend they live in Europe. Okay, so let's be real here. There are places in America where people are like, welcome to Little Italy. And you're like, I think this is not Little Italy. So I think I don't want any smoke, Canada. I love you so much. My brother's Canadian. I don't want any smoke at all. Please. I love Canada. I love syrup. You can go. I mean, honestly, this is more just my confusion of not knowing when someone speaks fluent French and has a French accent, and they're like, but I'm from Canada. And I'm like, well, now you throw a wrench in my understanding of the world. It's more because I'm stupid and you're smart. You know 2 languages. I only know 1. I don't want the smoke, Trudeau, because I think that is like Justin Trudeau in your chat. I think. Is it Justin Trudeau?
It is.
Yeah. And I'm so sorry. I know you're unemployed right now because you just retired. Please don't be mad. Please don't.
Hey, Frederick.
It's not personal.
Best at.
Is he done being mad?
Thanks for all the follows and subs.
Justin is my cousin. See, yeah, because in Canada's beautiful. Do you know in Canada they have Cadbury? Just everywhere, Cadbury. It's really nice. Buying gas is fun. You don't know how it's going to work because it's liter, so you just like fill her up, whatever it takes. That's fun. Buying deli meat, that's hard. Because when you go to buy deli meat, they're like, how many grams of pork do you want? I'm like, how many grams of pork do I want? I wasn't ready for that. I was like, pounds? Or like, no, you want an 1/8 of
grams.
Pork? We got, or not 1/8, like an 1/8 doesn't make sense. It's back to metric, the kings. And so I didn't know. I had to guess. I was like, 100 grams of pork? How much is that? All right. Let me look at Monsieur d'Arc. Please don't make me talk anymore. I'm going to get canceled. They'll be like, Katie really hung herself out to dry. She really was just saying, I don't understand the Quebecese. And I didn't mean to. It's not their fault. It's just that I'm confused all the time. And
Why are you confused?
Because it's just confusing. Life is hard. Chicha Quill might be the way to go now. Quill, I think people they jumped off that ship really fast, probably because of the fact you didn't need it. Man, I'm so excited. This is the best news for somebody whose husband really likes playing Hiram, but also bad news because we did just Sepulgrave.
Did you message him when it?
I did, but he's like practicing medicine or whatever. I'm like, stop. This is important.
Stop healing the sick.
Yeah, come on. Mental health. This is mental health. What are we gonna do? I don't know what Sepa grave. Does that mean I'm past the grave? Does that mean I'm dead? Is it you're already? I don't know. Probably. I'm just gonna assume everything's a threat.
Everything's a threat.
So Monsieur d'Arc, I don't think he is going. I don't know. I think we all need to just pretend Sapphire didn't happen, and like just get off of it for a while. Just play different every other ink color. Did you look up the value yet? I can't do it. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Monsieur de Oc. Sacre bleu, Monsieur Vendeur.
It's 4 cents. It's 4 cents.
Oh, all right, but was it 3 cents earlier?
It's a common.
Does it go? I know. What if this is the answer? What if this is a silver bullet?
It's a quarter foil.
All right, Diablo's $38. We're going to the moon. Wow, what a crazy time. Now I got to look at my bulk again, or my cards after this, because I'm going to SCG-Con this weekend.
Ooh, that should be a fun event. Really?
Yeah, now I'm kind of like, I don't think they're covering it. So part of me wants to like message SCG-Con and be like, can you please just set up a table and a camera and just let me sit and cast it? Like, come on. Let me do it. Put me in, coach.
Just bring a backpack setup.
Yeah, guerrilla casting. And just be standing next to the table, be like, oh, it's really interesting. They'll be like, ma'am, please back up. Richard Kenobi says, I'm glad we had 3 weeks of Sapphire fun. It's not over. The party's not over, guys. It's just a different party. It's just like now you found out someone at the party has an allergy. You just have to bring different stacks. Who do you think in Maelstrom's the most excited and most upset by this?
I think Sailor's the most upset, and I think
that's so sad. Excited. Oh, you don't think? I think Humble, because I mean anything that he's like, wait, let's move off.
Yeah, he's pretty excited too. I think
because Humble refuses to even acknowledge this color exists.
I think Sailor is hit more than this.
Has anyone checked on him? Because I've been making fun of French Canada and this. I mean, that's too much. Sailor's like delete.
That's just uncalled for.
To be fair, I wasn't making fun of. I was just bemusing where it starts and where it ends. I do like that their stop lines are in 2 languages. I think that's quite fun. They're like, stop. Just in case you don't know, that's stop. And I think that's cute. That's very fun. I like that. I guess now it's time to start playing Beyblades.
Beyblades?
Yeah, isn't that what everyone's playing right now?
Is it what everyone's playing? I don't
Sailor
know.
feels personally attacked. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I literally just started playing Sapphire, and I kind of feel sad that like I played Sapphire for 3 weeks, and then they're like, actually, it's nerfed, and that's okay. But I hope my favorite deck is I hope that the Whoopee Cushion deck. I don't know what else to call it. It's Emerald Amethyst, but not birds. The Whoopee Cushion deck that kind of Mo ran. I hope that can come back because I love that deck so much. I got my Phoenix Rising locked and loaded. I don't know what that means. B-Prep gets better since they can't build their hand or rebuild after. I know. B-Prep, I mean, my goodness. For weeks, people are being so mean to B-Prep. They're like, we don't need B-Prep anymore. I'll just let... Coil can do it all. And guess what? It can't. I've casted many matches where it would have been so cool to have a B-Prep. But they didn't. The ban does not affect fans. Okay, so it says they added more. By the way, it says the ban does not affect fans playing core constructed in Japan and China. Represents in those areas will pride it. So China and Japan is like, whew, we can still play because like it's not that powerful in China and Japan. So they're unscathed. Oh, okay. Sorry, Corey's matches. I was making a Beyblade joke only because I just went to my LGS the other day and they had Beyblade stuff out, and I was like, "Are we doing this? Are we doing this again?" But I don't know.
Are we doing this?
I was like, "Are we?" Because I'll let it rip over here, dude. One thing is for sure is that the meta is going to get faster. Yeah, thank gosh. Okay, to be fair, some of these games are too long. So I am excited that we can have a little bit of faster games. Rate of play. Okay, so I guess I do have to go to SCG-Con and just walk around and be like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I think that'll be awesome.
I wonder, does anyone have any contact? Anyone in the chat have a contact with the Star City Games? No? Okay.
I just want to shove Maurice's machine in this deck. I have to make 3 cuts, and it's really...
Oh, you're cooking right now. I thought you were doing stock market watch, but you're building a deck. Everybody, please put your eyes on the side of the screen, because the new meta, it's right there.
Doubtful. Only 16 items is not enough for the Scroogey Poo.
SCG Con. It's a 2K. There's a 2K on Saturday. What hurts the most is being so darn close. Listen, you have 150 people here, Luke. You can't let this happen. This is.
I think they're here because of how entertaining it is to watch you
get canceled for trying to figure out. All right, guys, today we're going to figure out Canada. How come nothing in the middle? How come nothing in the middle? I've driven through. Cold. I drove up.
It's because it's cold.
It's bad. It's okay. No offense to Saskatchewan, but this is now I'm like, all right, we're going to go through all the provinces and I'm going to talk about why we should errata Saskatchewan. No, I won't do that. But it's a rough place. I went through there and we were driving through Saskatchewan because my parents were like, we're not going to fly. We're going to drive. And there were no bathrooms or food. They were like, we don't eat it. Whatever. Don't worry about it. So then we got to Regina and Regina had food and we had poutine in Regina or Regina. Regina? I don't know, but we had it. It was really nice. Chat, any Saskatchewanians in here? What about Maurice and Bell? Heck yeah. What about Maurice and Bell, an unconventional tool with 5 stone? I was like, these nuts said we need 5 stone dragons. He didn't say that. He said 4 stone dragons.
That's what this initially started as, but I had to cut cards, and I was like, well, I should probably cut the fun bad cards before the good cards.
Regina. Well, it's good. Their poutine in Regina is quite good. And Saskatchewan's a really rough place. It's not a lot going on there. Playing Red Purple since set 2. Gave up on the set, and now it's back. Regina is a city that rhymes with their fun official slogan. So my brother lives in Edmonton, so I only get to go to like the Midwest of Canada, which is kind of a bummer because there's like cool parts of Canada, but I only get to go.
You have a brother and a sister?
Yeah, so my brother's Canadian and my sister's Nebraskan, so I'm really dividing and conquering.
It's like the same thing.
Yeah, but my brother's 9 years older than me, and he's Canadian, and they live in Edmonton, and going to Canada when I was like 18 was the coolest thing because I could drink beer, and that was so cool.
I bet it was pretty cool.
It was. I was like, I'm drinking beer. And then I'm like, but I'm only going to have one because it makes my tummy hurt real bad. And it still does to this day.
Oh, you have a gluten intolerance?
No, it's just I have a delicate tummy, you know? But in conclusion, the amount of people who says Red Purple is dead. First off, I would like to, for everybody in the chat right now, you guys are a little bit deviant. So casters, somebody who casually I'm like a JV, junior varsity caster, I would consider. You guys, like, I'll read the chat, and I literally, if you ever see me just hard restart, it's either because Luke is talking or because somebody in the chat said, what about Red Purple? And my brain's going,
what about
Amethyst Ruby? Yeah, well, no, my brain is translating because it's like, it has to be like, you can't say that. You need to use the ink color. But my brain physically has to, like, shift gears. I can't handle it. So when you guys do that in the chat, just know look at that. Raymond said, what about Sapphire Emerald? Rabbi Knock. Sorry, your name's not Raymond, it's Rabbi Knock. And it's probably not that either. Wow, you're getting in there. You're getting in the dojo. You put on your gi and you're like, let's slap fight. Oh, and JDZ owes, not JDV. JDV, you don't owe me anything, but JDZ owes me a squat. I saved up my points for 8,000 and I redeemed squats and he just ignored it and then just didn't. I was like, I've been saving for so long, dude. That was diabolical.
I feel like I need to build Emerald Steel now. Like, there's no way we're not playing that at some point, right?
You're playing Ruby Steel, no Hiram? Or Ruby Steel, no.
Emerald
Although Ruby Steel, I hope Ruby Steel. Can we have Ruby Steel as a treat? I need to build that deck with Mushu. Has anyone tried that? Do you like it? Was it scary? Okay, Lurkana. So for the SCG Con Friday 1K, 6 out of 128 people are registered. That bodes really well. And then let's see. What about the one on Saturday? Why aren't people doing it? I mean, I'm not going to do it. So that's not
This
good.
music's perfect for the unsleeving of these Fortispheres. I just have to say it.
Is it? It's been a long
No.
day. Okay. Without you, my friend. I tell you all about it when I
See you again. It's been a long day.
Oh, it's the Angry
He's rolled.
Bosun. Angry Bosun. Okay, there's some names I haven't seen, and now I'm seeing them everywhere, and it's freaking me out because I don't remember seeing Angry Bosun. But now Angry Bosun, you're everywhere. Where did you come from? Beefcake? Where did Beefcake come from, and how is he everywhere? He was in Wisconsin, then he's in Florida. He's not from either of those places. Beefcake's probably in the chat right now, and you don't know it. Beefcake is omnipresent.
He's a beef.
Yeah, he didn't, and he's like not little. Beefcake. Okay, I thought he was there. I was like, God, did I summon him? And he seems very nice, but it's just he wasn't there, and then he just appeared, and he was everywhere. And I think it's because
Suddenly Beefcake.
yeah, this is the best day in recent Lorcana memory. Last time they eroded a card, I made a little cake. Well, I didn't make it. I commissioned it from Walmart because I'm not going to make a cake.
I
And
love this story.
and I got it that said, "Rest in peace, Bucky. 2023, 2024. May you rest from your quest." And I made it really gross. Like it was like green with like red frosting, red roses, and then brown writing. So it was supposed to look like kind of like foresty. And then I brought it to League, and someone's like, "What if someone thought that was a child?" And I'm like, first off, how insane is that to be like, "Rest in peace, Bucky"? Like my little. Anyway, so either way,
JDZ. I would have sold them already, but yes. I am glad I did not buy that 100 stack of foil Fortispheres. I have 10. I have like 10
you saved
to 15.
yourself.
And I didn't buy the rest. But I almost bought a stack of foil Fortisphere for $1 a piece. And there was 100 of them. I almost
Did you
bought
from
it.
the future come and say, "Luke, no,
I remember being like, I'm going to remember this. And
don't
regret
do
it.
it"? And that,
That's
kids, is
too
why you
good.
should invest in cards because anything
It's
could
penny
happen at any time.
stocks. It
That's
feels so
true. I
good
mean,
when
and
it
low
hits.
investment. Media
It's crazy
reward.
that these two are darker than this. Like, look
I
how
know.
dark these two are.
It cracked-
And they're all foil.
And that's why I get cracked up when people are like, "Hey, did I get scammed?"
darker
I'm like,
light.
no, they just look different. Unfortunately, there's so many cards I bought and opened that just look different. Like I have a Maui Fishhook that's like 10 shades lighter than the
I
other.
remember that Ducky McQuacks. I was sad when it wasn't real.
That was so weird. It was like a Wednesday night, and people were like, "Oh, I think somebody made a typo." I was like, "That's an image, by the way." Like, I don't think anyone's like manually typing in.
I won't.
We
be
should
here
ask
for that
somebody in the-
stream, sadly.
Someone should ask
Right.
during that FAQ, "Hey, what was the deal? Now that we're all done, now that he's been banished for good, what was going on with that day? That 2 hours, or it wasn't even 2 hours. I think it was like less than an hour. That Hiram was nerfed.
They would never.
I know.
They would
but
never
tell
be
me.
like, we thought about it.
Yeah, we thought about it, and then you guys got so scary. You guys were so mad. I was so scared. You scared me so bad. The images on the is typed in. It only changed in English. Yeah, but didn't. Okay, well, all right. Do you work for a Ravensburger? But how do you know that? I think somebody accidentally like pushed something to the development, or it was an inside job, and Radigan works in the app team.
I still have a bunch of foil hypnotic reductions. Maybe now's the time for Robin Hood to be broken. Maybe that's the
Yes.
Flaversham replacement.
But
There's
then
going
it
to be far
perishes
less
the Sisu.
3-drop Sisus and Brawls, possibly.
Mm.
Maybe Ruby. All right, let's brew up another Ruby Sapphire deck. Ruby Sapphire Kiwi Birds, right? Kiwi item or Kiwi songs using Alice to give Robin Hood ward, so we get a quest with it once, and then we're hitting how Pharaoh goes. I mean, like, there's not very many good cards to hit, sadly. I mean, we're hitting Dragonfires, which it's wholly uninkables, Batman.
Holy uninkables. All right, so not a lot of people sign up for the Lorcana 2K in Denver, which is disappointing.
Hey, most of the people going for Magic.
That was really. You sounded like you were coming from like the future. Most of the people are coming from Magic.
I was. It was
Magic
it was
the
on
Gathering.
Ooh.
They're
What cards did
gathering
I
for
get in the mail
magic.
yesterday.
Can Ruby Sapphire go aggressive? That'd be so. I mean, we think of Ruby Sapphire as a top end deck, so that'd be fun to be an aggro centered. Maybe call it like Blueberry Birds. Someone work on
Bluebirds.
Bluebirds. Teeth and Ambition. Get back here. Get back here. You're in the meta. Oh.
Teeth
There's so
and
many
ambitions.
Okay, as a person who ran Seal Song during Teeth and Ambition's time, it was everywhere. Okay, people were hurting.
It was annoying.
People were getting hurt. Families were falling apart. Okay, well, now I got to figure out how to let SCG Con let me talk about their tournament. I mean, I wonder. I don't think it's gonna. We'll see.
When I heard that Zan was playing Sheriff in his deck, I thought it was this Sheriff at first, and I was like, how did he break it? And it's got to be because of Aaron Rubin, because I know Aaron loves this Beast Relentless Sheriff stuff too.
Oh, so one of my first set champ, it was Stitch set champ. I remember there was those videos. It's like infinite combo ? And I never watched it because I'm like, no, I don't believe you. And so I just never watched it, and I knew it had something to do with that Sheriff, Robin Hood, possibly, and Bayou, maybe. And I saw my opponent set up 2 of the cards. I'm like, oh, I should have watched that video. And so I was like panicking, and I was like, oh, I'll just go for the Bayou because that seems smart. And then I won, and the guy's like, you blew up my combo. And I was like, yeah, I did, because I'm very smart. But to this day, I don't know how that combo works.
You don't play the Bayou till you win. Come on.
Yeah. But I beat that person 20-0. So I felt bad in a big way, but also really good.
I bet.
I said, oopsie. Sorry about that.
So without Sisu, are we rock stars again?
God, I wish. No, because people are still going to fire the cannon. They're going to on site when they see that baby boy. And then Madame Medusa's still here. Well, I guess she's not here for a while. Either way. God, Rockstar Stitch, I love you so much. Oh, stop. You're hurting my heart looking at this. It's too beautiful. Set 1 was the most beautiful meta, and I'll never recover. There is a 2-drop Stitch, so I guess that is a good point.
It's not good, though.
Is it the Hula Dancer?
I mean, it's like, what, a 2 cost 2/3? I mean, it's not bad, but it's not good.
It's not good.
I like my shift targets to cost 1.
Man. Yeah. I just like my shift targets to not get blowed up. I like where my shift targets live.
I'm going to cut a couple Dales and try a couple Yzma. We're going to do 2 and 2. See which feels better.
The good news is we don't have to hear. Man, I swear, if tonight the ban the bird meme starts again, I'm gonna throw up. And it's okay, but I think it's gonna happen within like the next 2 hours because people are gonna remember how much Diablo is kind of annoying. Ban Madam Mim, like every Madam Mim, like I like it.
I was like, did I really only play 2 of these? Because I feel like I drew them all the time.
So I used to have a co-host on my podcast, and I was doing an episode, and my co-host says, I think they need to ban Madam Mim box. And I was like, poor K. And he was like, they just got to ban it. It's too good. And I was like, I don't think it's that good. And he went, yeah. And that was a conversation.
Yeah.
He's like, ban it. It's just like it comes in for 4. And I'm like, yeah.
For 4?
Yeah.
Oh, for a challenge for 4. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, we got to ban it. And I was like, listen.
A lot of people said that.
Yeah, but guess what? They didn't ban it, and we all were fine. So, to be fair, set 2 was really terrible. So, he has a point there.
My favorite was everyone saying that Rafiki was better than it.
Yeah, it's better.
I knew it was going to be good. I knew Fox and Snake were going to be good because there's cards like that in Magic, and they were very, 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 very good in Pauper. So, like, the power level's there. Whether or not the format is too good for it to happen or not and if there's good enough things to return is the question, and there is. Where it's over here.
I like. Oh yeah, I guess DKP is fine because DKP's deck.
He doesn't need it.
He's like, yeah, we still have a shark problem.
Stuff. I don't own sharks.
Really? Is it because it's a silly card? I have a special it's not like a disability, but it certainly should be studied by science, where I cannot perceive that Maui shark has evasive. I can't perceive it. I'm like, he's too heavy. Look at that man. He's even jumping with a Maui fish hook as if to say, I have evasive. Please remember. And my brain's like, do you though? My poor opponent one time, I tried to challenge it 3 times. I was like, I'm going to challenge Maui shark. And he's like, you're not. Please stop. And I was like, I'm so sorry.
Maui shark.
I'm so sorry. You don't deserve it. Well, I think this calls for everybody. What's your favorite memory of Hiram? Put in the chat. What was your favorite time? Was it the time? My favorite memory of Hiram is this set when I played him for the first time, and I played a popsicle, and then I quested, and I drew 3 cards just for fun, and I didn't even do anything yet. I paid 1 ink, and I drew 3 cards. That was my favorite memory of Hiram.
My favorite memory is when my opponent played it, revealed that they had 3 more in hand, and never played an item the whole game, and they lost.
I like that.
My favorite.
That's a beautiful memory. That was touching.
One of my favorite times with
Rascalot says my favorite memory is when he got banned. That's we should be making memories every day.
Fantastic memory.
Well, he had a good run. He was here for 5 sets. 5 sets too long, some might say.
5 sets too long. I have so many different sleeves, which maybe we'll use these yellow ones for the Amber Steel. It's yellow and black, Amber Steel.
I think I like to make, I let myself not ever pick a sleeve that could telegraph what deck I'm playing, even though who cares? That's not a thing, but I'm afraid. Oh my God. I'm just so tired from this emotional processing. All right, so now everybody can stop talking about banning Hiram. We can talk about banning Diablo, and we can talk about when it's Worlds. Because here's the thing. This is my own personal prediction. I feel like it's going to have to be in the summer, and I'm so scared right now. I'm so scared. Florida in the summer is so bad.
What is?
Florida in the summer. I think my prediction is Worlds is going to be July or August. And I'm so scared. I'm so scared because
I'll tell you, Worlds.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, right. Oh, you like how I did
that? Makes a lot. No, I mean, I heard everything you said. That's really cool. So, just kidding. I didn't hear anything because I want to go to Florida. I love going to Florida. I do not like going. I will not go to Florida from March until September. That is the no-go for Florida.
From
DeCandio's in the chat. Don't worry. I just don't think. And the thing is if Ravensburger's from Seattle.
Florida is always in the summer, isn't it?
No, there's a nice time where it's just okay. There's a time from October to February. So that is notably 5 months. That is fine. And I think we missed that window by a lot. And I think we're going to have to go to Florida. And I know people are going to be like, I got my backpack and my hoodie. And these are Seattleans. So I think for Ravensburger's best interest, we need to move it to
I'm sorry, I don't feel like waiting till
No, I know. January. So we need to somehow.
I'll be a little upset if that's when.
Is there a way to make it retrograde? Yeah, no. Florida. One time I went in August and my skin sloughed off a little bit. It was so hot that my skin was like goodbye.
Maybe they'll just change their plans and we'll have Worlds in Tokyo.
I'm sure that would be very economical, very easy. Can't wait, but I would be excited. I'd be there. I mean, honestly, all you have to do is say, Katie, if you go to Tokyo, I'll give you a hat. I'll be like, okay. I'm very easy to get to go to events. DeCandia, what's the boots on the ground in the office? Is everyone running around? It's it's Black Monday. We had Black Monday yesterday. Now it's Black Tuesday, Blue Tuesday, Sapphire Tuesday, Sapphire Steel Tuesday,
Item Tuesday.
Yeah, it's a rough day to be a toy maker. And honestly, it couldn't have happened to a cuter little guy. He's just building toys, and honestly, now he's banished to the ether. but not in Japan and not in China. I like that the article, if you refresh it, it just keeps kind of growing because people are like, ooh, one more thing. Let me tell you something. Orlando in July is a good time to spend in an air. Yeah, that's true. But I want to ride rides. I want to go to. Don't listen. Hey, Disney, if you're listening, don't. I want to go to Epic Universe. And honestly, people might say, oh, you can't like Epic Universe because you have to like Disney. No, it's good. Having theme parks be their best is good for everyone. Every theme park should always try to be better than the other theme park. And guess who wins? Us. Unless there's a recession and we all lose. But let's all hope that doesn't happen. And let's hope all our stocks aren't tied up in Hiram and Tamatoa. Epic freaking Universe. They're making the freaking Universe epic.
Are they?
Yeah, I went to Universal Japan and I went to the Mario Kart ride. And for anybody that hasn't ridden the Mario Kart ride and they're going to Epic Universe to ride it, or they haven't ridden in California yet, like watch videos online. Like I know it feels bad to spoil rides, but it's kind of like with a Han Solo's ride. That's not what it's called. Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run.
Falcon Punch.
It's like it's a ride you can lose. Like it's a ride where like if you're not prepared, you're just gonna lose. And to be fair, the instructions were in Japanese, so that's on me.
I don't think you can really lose it. You just get
no, you can. You can lose. You lose. It says you did not win, like in the Mario Kart game.
Game over.
Well, okay, they don't like make you, but they like at the end they're like, well, you certainly didn't win. The Mario Kart.
You certainly didn't win.
That's what every video game says for me. Hey, just so you know, you certainly didn't win this. All right. Well, I challenged Team Maelstrom to make a video of Hiram Band. Here's the deck list we're most excited about. You guys made a really cool video. Then you just have you guys made other videos since that one?
Content creation takes work, Katie.
I know, but it was so cute. The video you guys made.
Doing this ICL stuff.
You've had you had little memes. I like how you're like, hey. Stop asking for stuff. All right. And yes, I did lose Mahomes. Going to theme parks in Japan is really fun, but also not fun because they're very serious about safety. And they're also, they don't like people that are larger than the size that they come in Japan. And like, I was going to go ride a roller coaster and I thought I got to go to a special room. And they're like, hey, come to the special room. I was like, oh, is this like for special people? And they're like, no, it's to see if you can fit on this roller coaster. Sit down. And I'm like, oh my God. And there's like 4 people watching and it was like, oh my God. And then they made you like empty all your pockets. And they're like, okay, we got all the fatties out. We got all your pockets empty. They like made you go through a metal detector. They were like so serious. And it was like the most mediocre roller coaster I've ever been on. So I don't know. They're just very scared. About roller coasters and that I could have broken it. They're like, perhaps you could break it. And I didn't. Thank you very much.
No, I think it's close call.
They said you're a Nihongo no-go. So for everybody, are you, okay, wow, your Emerald stealing up. Your Emerald stealing this meta.
I mean, I've got
really lost it. We had JDZ and we had Breezy, but they left. And I'm just all hopped up. I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew. And I'm just excited. And I can't wait for Worlds. I want a DLC so bad. I want to see people. I want to lose. Let's call it like we see it. I do need to practice more on stream. Luke, how do you do it? Because here's the thing. I don't suck at Lurkana. However, I suck playing against humans.
Are you sure about that?
No. Okay, I'm not. That's why I'm qualifying it. So here's the thing. Obviously, I know Lurkana. I can talk about it. I know the cards. I know the meta. But the minute I get down in front of another person, it's so anxiety-full. And I think the only way you get through that is by you've been playing tournaments your whole life. So you're like, you don't think of tournaments as like, or not your whole life, but like you've played tournaments.
I've played a lot of card games.
Yeah. And so like, I just think I need to get the reps in, but like, I'm so anxious about getting the reps in that, I don't know. So I guess, hey, do you have a cured anxiety? Have you finished? Well, you might. It's probably called Have a Better Childhood, maybe. Was there a pill?
Oh man, if we could go back and fix that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Because I just, you know how people are like, do you have that dog in you? I have baby Snoopy inside of me. Baby Snoopy is sleeping and I get tilted. I get tilted by a dice roll. I get tilted by eye contact. I get tilted by drawing an uninkable. So I need to toughen up. That's my thing. So when you stream, do you just ignore the chat? Like, what do you do to like lock in?
I like to look at chat. I like to talk to chat as much as I can. One issue is that the webcam games are much more difficult to interact with chat because I have to mute myself. I have to pay attention. Like, I have to hear my opponent talk. I have to then like stop what I'm doing to then tell my opponent what I'm doing. Digital was so much better for interacting with chat, like by far.
Yeah.
It's easier to talk to your plays, like what you should be doing. I don't want to give the advice where others can hear it, but because I'm a jerk.
What you should be doing.
You should be just talking your plays out.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to do this because I think it could be good here, or maybe I'll do this instead. And then if you give your reasoning for it, then the chat knows what you're saying as well. If you're just like, I'm going to do this, this, and this, you don't give reasons for it. They don't know why you're doing it. If they disagree, they have to like vocalize it, and then you have to like argue with them. Or like in a way you could argue with them. But if you just say like, I'm doing this because I kind of want to get them down to one card, and if we're lucky we do this, and then like we're going to try to do this next, and this is why I'm doing this. And then not only is that good for explaining to chat what you're doing, but it's going to make you better, because then it's going to make you slow down, and maybe in the process of verbalizing why something's good and why it's bad, you might realize more reasons it's bad and then change your play.
Yeah, because I think my biggest thing is I want people to not think that I'm dumb. So I'm trying to, like, I was playing against Phil, and so I was chatting with Phil and then chatting with chat and really making some egregious moves. And I'm sure people are like, wait a minute, she might be illiterate. And I am literate.
She might be illiterate.
Yeah, I can read, but you wouldn't know it watching me play triple tasking, because you're also like managing like OBS business. I was blasting people's ears with copyright-free music, just torturing the audience. And all right, well, I gotta lock in. So there'll be a new series called Katie Locks In, and it's gonna be me playing and not being the worst. Maybe. No promise. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. And I'm not pregnant with baby Snoopy, Rascalot.
What?
That's weird. I said, I have that dog in me. And he said, you're pregnant? And I said, no, I'm not pregnant with baby Snoopy. That's weird. Yes. I'm pregnant with excitement.
That's also weird to say.
It is, but pregnant, you can have a pregnant pause, and it doesn't mean like it's a whatever. You're weird. I'm trying to normalize.
You're trying to normalize saying
people are pregnant. Wherever, we're all pregnant with excitement right now. You're pregnant, Rascalot. Okay. With judgment. Okay, so Diablo is still rising. I think it's calming down a little bit. People are calming down. Do some squats with me. I'm pregnant with that. That's weird. You're not weird, but that is weird. Ursula she's having a time. This is my kind of market watch. I need to see how Enchanteds are doing, because I bought a Jafar because he's so cute. He's so cute. And honestly, they did the thing. When they made that Jafar, they told a story. They made it pretty. That is one of the best Enchanteds they've ever made, and it's only $100 and disgusting. People need to be better. I don't know. Don't you have to? What time do you have to go get your family?
Like 30 minutes.
Okay. Well, are you gonna play a game? Me personally?
Yeah, you said you needed to. Let's do it. Let's do duel.
All right, I'll go get a deck. And then...
These need to be.
Wait. Okay. What deck? Okay. All right. I'm gonna stick with my shitty ass shitty butt. Ew, that's worse. That's worse. Anyway, ignore that. Anti-clip that. Anti-clip it.
I know what these are. What do I have extra of? Yeah, I can cut one of these. Sure, I'll teach you how to play green steel. It's pretty easy. Draw well. Banish the stuff. I need to clean my desk is what I need to do. Yeah, it's kind of what it is. Oh. Need more beverage. I'm gonna get that out of the way and go use the bathroom while we're waiting for Katie. Where's my mouse? Green steel better than amethyst green. Emerald steel versus amethyst steel. I feel like emerald steel would be better.
Okay, clearing off my desk. Blessings. Blessings upon your family.
Alright, I have more chai latte, but I don't have time to warm it up. How good
Fun
is
fact for
iced
people.
chai latte, do you think?
I don't know. I mean, iced chai latte is it's refreshing. Anything shaken with ice is quite nice. For people that don't know, Luke likes to have coffee, but really he's just drinking chalky milk.
Not with my chai latte, then I'm just drinking regular milk.
All right, so I think I'm going to just play Tower Fence. Because I like it when the dwarfs jump from the tower into the mine and they have damage on them and they explode. I think that's so funny. I guess I have Angry Birds, but discard against discard sounds miserable. Angry Beavers. Any Angry Beaver fans out there? Okay, I have dust on my playmat, but everybody just know it's makeup and it's not weird. It's a little weird. Don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it. Okay, let's see. PBC.
Oh, it is not nearly as good as when it's warm.
Angry. Well, I like how you don't have time to heat it up. Do you not have a microwave? Is it like has that technology not reached?
I would rather drink it cold than drink microwaved beverages.
Wow. Should be
above that.
Bougie Wonderland. Welcome to Culinary Tips with Schwandaland.
I will skin you to make a rug if you don't shut your meowser.
So sometimes Luke says kitty, and I think he's threatening me, and I get a little scared. Like if he's like, I'm going to skin you. I'm like, what the? Oh my God. He's on X Games mode. Did I just unsleeve and resleeve with the same color? No, I didn't. Thank God. All right. So I'm scared, but I hope DeCandy is not in the chat anymore because he's going to go.
So
Years.
I've been talking about that I read a bunch of audiobooks before.
You read some audiobooks? What does that mean?
I've been listening to some audiobooks.
Oh, okay.
Like a whole bunch. Okay. I did like 80 some last year before I started Lorcana. And once I started Lorcana, I've been cutting back. But I listened to all the Brandon Sanderson. I've been catching up recently to the last few, and I'm on his last book. The audiobook is 64 hours long.
Well, time for a road trip. Okay, shuffling. What's the game room?
VVV.
Lowercase?
Yeah. that angry. I don't know about that.
Katie wins, and oh yeah. First off, Katie's gonna probably not win. That's my secret, Cap. I'm always losing. I have anxiety. I just think.
Kitty.
Oh, it says. Oh, I'm gonna mute you because that's gonna be scary. Okay, there you go.
Boom. Although I do need to add Katie. They can't hear you right now. You have for just a few moments.
What's that about?
All right, now they can hear you.
Oh, you got your phone. There you go. Okay. Oh, I tried to straighten my mat and it got worse. Things are getting worse and worse.
Worse and worse, huh?
What is that? Oh, that's my hand. Okay, well, that's not so magical. Yeah, we got the old toolbox of cards here. 2 of these decks aren't so good no more. Notably, I got Angry Birds, and then this deck. Is it good? Probably not. Even though it's got Hairamu Farabra Shamu.
So should I put my Flaversham like right here?
Oh, that's so sad. It's so sad. You should mute your Pixelborn.
Oh, I unmuted it again. I must have clicked the button.
All right. Is half cut okay with you?
No.
Oh my God, 15 Mahomes, it's makeup, okay? I like to, it's powder. It's not weird. It's not food or anything. I absolutely love Emerald, but not sure to pair it with. See here. And I broke a sleeve yesterday and it felt really bad. But these are A-class from Japan, and they shuffle like a dream. All right, half cut. Are we doing like the 3 piley thingy?
You can do whatever.
All right. All right. Don't suck. Be good. Lock in. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm fine. Okay. So I'm always so afraid that I'm going to show my cards that I end up holding them like this the whole match because I'm like, oh, I can't let them see. I need to get that fancy streamer mode.
I did 7.
You
can show your hand now if you want them not looking.
No. I don't want anyone to know if I suck or not. It'll be a secret between me and God.
I have the power of anime and God on my side.
I'm gonna send back 2. Honestly, that might be a big old mistake. Well, it might not be though, but it might be. We're gonna find out. Stays like right now. Okay. Lorcana Goons is here. What up, my Lorcana Goons who accidentally got me canceled with your name? I'm just kidding. You didn't get me canceled, but.
Diablo.
Okay. Oh, I have to show you my. Oh, okay. That's why you said. Okay.
And I inked Pete.
Do I have to show my hand? I'm just kidding. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So we got some really good stuff.
All right. Oh, never mind. We've got a card. So that's Daisy.
Yeah, Daisy, Tower, Pete, Happy. Let the Storm Rage on, and Cindy.
Yeah, you should play the Happy instead of the Cindy, right? Yeah, your go.
That would be such a happy thing to do. Okay, I'm going to ink. See, this is where I don't like it because everything sucks.
Look at that. We started playing games and we lost viewers. The viewers didn't want to watch gameplay. They just wanted us to chat.
I know. Well, to be fair,
if I'd known that, I would have just kept chatting.
Well, listen.
I mean, I can just sit here and talk, and people want to listen to me. That's
listen. I can say dumb stuff. I can get back on my Canada talk. I need to like, okay, for real, my biggest thing right now is, so I love playing aggro, but I'm not galaxy brained enough to know when it's like not smart to play the card on turn one. Like, or like people are like, oh, you gotta think about, like Wochuck tweeted yesterday about like, hey, just so you know, I wouldn't play this on turn one. And I was like, I can't think like that. So I need to figure out how to think like that. Oh, wait, you have a hand cam. Oh, my God. I got to look away. Oh, my God. I could have cheated. Don't worry. I didn't look.
Go.
I would never.
I'm going to quest for one, play Calhoun, and pass.
Cool.
I mean, you can eat my Diablo and draw yourself a card if you want. I will
I feel like that's
proceed to eat your thing. Hey, that's fine. You just got to play a Rapunzel, or I mean an Ursula, or that. And then when I challenge, you just hit it and then play Rapunzel in 2 turns, and I won't have an answer. Nope.
I feel like you're playing through. I feel like you're trying to tilt me after I've already said that it's very easy to tilt me, and you can't.
This is what it's like to play against me.
It's just to be like shit talked.
To be my friend and play against me.
I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna pass because like I don't want to use up my thing yet.
See, Cal Drugo is here just to listen to me talk to you that way.
Yeah, he's like, I want to hear you be really mean to a female gamer. I want that. That's my favorite kind of entertainment. That's what I came here for. You didn't say that, Cal Drugo. You are a nice person. I have 4 cards. There we go. I'm going to keep my hands so that people don't know I'm not cheating.
She did not have a strength before.
You can see my cool tattoos. I got Tataro. I got this. Yeah, pretty cool. Bruh. Oh, yeah, this is my hand marker. It's Mr. Poop.
I'll link Pete, play Ursula 3, and pass the turn.
Did you ink? Did you skip inking? Oh, yeah, you did ink. Okay. Tokens, cheats, judge.
Dim
right,
Mr.
Poop, you can stay there.
Boys. I'm going to try to rely on this. It's a little sketch. We just have to hope she didn't draw a copy of Strength on her turn. So before we can do things, I kept this over the Pete because she might try questing, and I think this is better than having the Pete in another turn. Like, we know that with the Pete's, I could have played Pete to shut off the storm here if I wanted to prevent like a double storm, but even double storms, like, while it answers my Ursula, it's not like insane because she has to hard cast the secondary one and lose the Cinderella out of the interaction. And that lets us set this up.
I feel like this is the most. I gotta mute you because I feel like I'm like, wait, should I be doing that? Chat, help. Okay. So okay. Chat, if you can hear me, chat. What I'm going to do here is, it's kind of crazy, but I'm going to try it. I am going to singlet the Storm Mage on into Ursula and draw a card.
She's going for the double.
And then I'm going to ink a tower, play a tower, and move her to the tower.
So she's got a 5-butt?
Yeah, she's now a 1/5. I feel like that wasn't the worst thing in the world. It wasn't great though, because I didn't draw what I wanted, so it's kind of bad, but it'll be fine. And then I guess because I'm scared, I'm gonna quest here. Well, no, wait. Okay.
Chat, should she quest? Tell her, should she quest?
I mean, the answer is I might just get all my shit blowed up. My stuff might get blowed up next turn.
She says no, or they say no.
I know, but like, what do they know? They're not cool. I'm just kidding. You guys are cool. I mean, here's the thing. I won't quest because I am going to wait one more turn to see if life changes for me. But just know that I hate it. And I'm going to pass.
I like that they're like, he's saying whatever you play, he'll counter it easily. I'm just glad that you left me my Ursula to have fun with.
Well, I can't do anything, okay? If I played the mines, whatever. It'll work out.
Hidden Cove. I will... play Prince John.
Oh boy.
I'll take out your 2 characters that are not on the Rapunzel's tower.
I don't care for this.
I will put 4 damage onto... You're going to get to draw 2. I'm gonna play a Cove as well. You're going to get to draw at least 2 cards. What does 1 extra matter?
Why do I get to draw 2 cards? What are you talking about?
Because you're going to play Rapunzel.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I'll put 4 damage on your tower and pass the turn.
Yeah, if I'm not having fun, Grandpa.
I'm out of cards.
Yeah, well, I'm out of.
Imagine if that was a storm and I got to draw.
Imagine that. Okay, so did you put 4 on the tower? Or I forgot what you were doing over there. Okay. Oh boy. You have no cards in hand?
Correct.
So
you can kill my Ursula, put 2 damage on your Cinderella.
So she's not in the Cove?
She's not at the Cove.
Okay, she just
I
feels.
Played Cove as empty by itself.
Yeah.
Hit Calhoun, draw 3 with Rapunzel. Assuming you have a Rapunzel.
I don't have a Rapunzel. That'd be so cool right
You're
now. Oh
in a
my
rough
gosh.
spot.
Thank you, Chad.
You probably have to take out the Ursula.
All right, no, I'm not gonna play Calhoun. Ignore that. So I'm playing 2 for this, and then I will pay 1 to move her here, right? Because that takes out your Ursula. But now she's not in the tower. I guess I could pay 1 to. Wait, I had to pay 2 to move her there. Poopy. Well, was that worth it? I don't know.
It might have been better just to challenge the Ursula.
Yeah, you're right. And then
I mean, you're
it
gonna
feels
lose
bad.
it, but then you get to commit the Calhoun.
Yeah, you're right. And I don't have any songs, so I will just do that, and then I will.
She's still alive. She just has 2 damage on her. She's in the tower.
Oh, that is such a cool place. Sorry, see, this is why I'm tilted. I'm tilted, chat. So if you fall out of this tower, you are going to.
I mean, that's why I'm going to challenge the tower to do.
But she gets to have 1 moment in the tower before her legs are broken. All right.
Yep.
Cool.
Sunchiller Hypnotize. How many cards? Don't.
1. Hypnotize. Please don't say 0. Oh my god. All right, it was Pete. That would have been so cool. Don't worry, chat. Yeah, I'm losing, but I'm winning. The person with the most Poglet.
Hidden Cove. I'll take out your Rapunzel's tower. Your Cinderella was exerted, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, she's gone. She's no longer with us. Okay. She's no longer on this astral plane.
I'll Inca Pete. And move Diablo to Cove and quest for 1 year ago. Because I'm pretty sure Coved up Calhoun survives your Calhoun.
Yeah, traditionally. That is how it works.
But when you play a mine, maybe that gets in the way.
Yeah, it doesn't, because I only have 1 card in hand that's a Smee, and even if he can't move anywhere. So we're gonna go to game 2. We're gonna try this again, but I'm gonna go first. Stop showing all the good cards you have. You're like, look out, this one can hurt.
Well, I was saying I play this, I draw 2, I replay my Calhoun.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you were out of that game necessarily. You could have top decked a dock to refill your hand and played a couple threats to prevent me from challenging, and then your location gains you like a lore, and I have to challenge your location, which then could let you challenge.
You have to go pick up your family, so I gotta.
Well,
I'm doing
another game, and that's fine. That's fine.
I don't want to end. And listen. I don't want to lose for like 10 minutes. That's my nightmare. Is when you're losing, you're like, don't worry. This deck. Diggy Hole is fun, but it's certainly not a very good comeback deck. It's a deck where you could maybe have a moment of sun. You could maybe come back for like 3 seconds. I don't know. Yeah, I guess we should go back to talking about BS. People don't want to watch Lurkana. They're like, listen. I want to hear why Katie hates
like Diablo. We don't want to see Diablo.
I know. They're like, oh, so this is the new meta. All right. Well, I'm out. This is actually my worst nightmare.
Keep Diablo 1, draw 2 more Diablo 1s.
So many Diablos. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 4. Please be good. If you're bad, I'm going to throw up. Okay, so I'm going first. This one back 1, 2. Interesting. I don't love this deck. And now that I know that the world is back up anew, the world is refreshed, I'm probably going to switch off this current deck, especially because there's like 4 Benjas in here. I don't know if we still need 4 Benjas.
No, I don't think you need any.
So that's the deck of it's a build of a person who's scared, and I'm very scared. I'm going to ink a happy play a daisy pass.
Draw Diablo, ink Diablo. Not bad.
I like it.
Here you go. I'm glad that's not a day or a Cindy, but you're gonna. I don't know if I have the characters to deal with that.
All right, I'm gonna ink tower, daisy, happy, and then you can. What do you get? What you got? Off my daisy. Oh, it's a void.
Diablo. Another Diablo.
Very, very cool. Love it. Pass. Very cool, Kanye.
Ursula, you.
Well, which one you want? Well, I have Doc too.
I'll take the strength.
I don't have the strength to carry on.
Your turn. Doc is a pretty good draw, though.
It is. Oh, I just got. Oh,
I probably should have played this. I forgot I had it in my hand. Let her have the strength.
So this is interesting for me because somebody didn't draw an inkable. I don't know who it was. It wasn't me. But don't worry, chat. We're gonna pull it together.
We'll just hit the thing for this. Actually, what we need to do is hit the Diablo.
All right, double
I
daisy.
need a song too. I need to draw a song and then a Diablo.
I double daisy. Oh, no, hey. I take my hey back. And pass. Wow, 99. People are like, you know what game I don't like? Lorcana. Oh God. Okay, so we got Baby Pete.
Yeah, if I played Calhoun instead of Ursula, I could have taken something down, but then you have Ink. But it still was probably the right play. I'll pass the turn because I don't get to do anything here, and I'm like too far back.
All right, what do I fear more? Shift Diablo or Shift Pete?
They're both pretty scary, but you can assume that I don't have the Diablo, and you don't know if I have the Pete.
Yeah, and my problem is that I don't know if you're going to make me discard some business, and I have a doc that I quite like that you know that I have.
Yeah. So it's like you ink and play that and have 2 cards and hope I don't knock them both out. But if I'm doing that, if I'm knocking your hand out, I'm not answering your board necessarily.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's not fun, but I'm just gonna no.
CCC's postponed.
Pete, put the Storm Rage on Pietro, and then draw a card. So now I have 2 cards. That's so cool. And with that, I guess you get 2 more triggers. Oh, all right. And Happy stays upright because I have plans. I have big plans for that man.
You're done, right?
Yep. 2 cards in hand.
Diablo. 2 cards in hand. A. What's a chance 1?
It's the JDV, who's not JDC, notably.
I think I have to let you keep your Diablo or your dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ursula, I'll ink an Ursula.
Okay.
I think.
My favorite part about playing Rapunzel is that your opponent always believes you have Rapunzel. They're like, yeah, so you have Rapunzel. You're like, I don't have Rapunzel, but I like that you think I do. Yeah, this is the LC3. Welcome. It's person who has won a sealed tournament once versus DLC champion.
Take out the Calhoun.
Okay.
Take out a Daisy.
Okay, and you get 2 lore.
Yep.
Cool. I hated every minute of it.
Your turn. I'll draw with you.
Our card draw. How fun. Okay.
Would you like to play Doc now?
A little.
I
So
think you
Happy will trade with Diablo. He's happy to do it. And this
Just
is
happy
a
you're
little.
down to 1 Daisy.
Yeah, I'm not, but because I don't know if I want to quest with her anymore. I'm scared.
I'm scared, Grandpa. Well, too dang bad.
I'm gonna ink a Pete, which feels bad, but life is hard and filled with hard choices. Play a Mr. Smee, play a Doc, draw 2 cards. Oh golly. Oh boy. Daisy, I don't know. It's kind of scary out here for you. It's scary in these streets. Because we got 2 Calhouns. You're just gonna need to stay upright. So I'm gonna pass. I hate patience so much. Two cards in hand, 1 Poglet on top of hand. And his eyes are removable. So that's fun. Put them back. So as far as how long it's postponed, it's TBD. Basically, they just have to talk to everybody, I'm sure, in the tournament and decide what they want to do. So I'm sure they'll make an announcement once they know. But this was the last match of round 4, so I think they'll probably regroup and it won't be such a big thing. I'm scared. All right, you're questing for 2?
I'm not going to challenge with them.
That's true.
The ICL starts next week. We don't know when the LC3 starts.
Yeah, the ICL next week. I'm sure everyone's super excited. People are like, I can't wait to crush with my Hiram Tribal deck. Because everyone's running Hiram Tribal. Why do I have my card? I'm like so used to playing the items deck where I'm like, I got to look at all these things over here. No, you don't. No one cares what's in your discard. Just do people, I don't know. Maybe they do.
Play Ursula 3. I will request for 2 more.
Say psych right now.
Ink a Pete and pass the turn.
Okay, what am I going to do? I'm scared, frightened. What do I say to this?
We say not today.
But maybe today is kind of where I'm at. Like
today.
Possibly today. I haven't looked at the calendar.
For the blood god.
Okay, so I'm at 10. You're at 6. But you have so many just egregious things going on over there. So what I'm going to do, it's kind of crazy. I'm going to play a mine. And then I'm going to pay 2 to move Doc to the mine to go ahead and target your eat, which kind of seems crazy. Life is crazy.
Off.
Oh, no, it's just rebooting. It's not off. The whole thing restarted on my end, so you'll have to wait till my camera comes back. But if you must know, I played Dwarf, and then I put
Kitty.
I put Doc in the mine, and Doc's in the mine.
And moved Doc to it, and now you're thinking what to do?
Well, I think I'm going to hit your Pete, because that's the only thing I can take out cleanly. Oh my god, your cat is like aggro.
Yeah. He wants me to throw him outside. He's at the door, meowing at the door. If I open the door, he will just sit there and look at it, and if I move at all, he'll run away from the door, afraid I'm going to put him outside.
If it makes you feel better, your camera's out for me too. But I think it's that thing where you just have to wait until it like blesses us. Either way, I'm gonna ink a Benja and play a Cinderella.
So you have Cinderella.
Yeah, my board state. Yeah, just imagine it in your mind's eye.
Questing with the Daisy and the Smee?
I guess. Like, I mean, at this point, I'm so scared. But like,
oh,
did it come back? Okay, it's refreshing. There's you. Where's mine? I mean, you're still not on my screen. Is there like any way to like make it care about my camera again?
Just rejoin the game, remake a game.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not like we can't jump back to where we were.
That's true.
No, I'm not reconnecting. I'm gonna make a new game. B. B as in Bravo. Bueno. Boy. Bruh. Bruh.
All right. Mine is up. I don't see yours yet, but I trust it. Last time we had to wait like 3 minutes. So in the meantime, on my board, I have 7 Dwarf Spine with a Doc sitting at it. I have Daisy, Smee, and a Cinderella that I just played. So I could, in theory, quest, but then you're going to just go with your Calhouns, and it's going to feel really bad. Also, I was at 10 lower and you were at 6, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it just kicked me out again. Okay. So, you know, it kicked you out too. We're going to get through this. How much? Because, like, here's the thing. My Daisy will get absolutely gobbled up, but it will take 2. This feels bad. Also, sorry. So my Doc, when I moved, I blew up your Pete. I think. Actually, no. Wait. I take that back. I'm going to have my Doc do 2 damage to your Ursula. Oh, it's back.
Oh, you're back.
I can see your camera. Can you see mine? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so when I moved this here, I played this for 2. I moved this here for
mute your microphone.
You're in the infinite jutsu. Okay. Everything's gonna work out, and I'm not scared anymore. I'm a little scared. So the 2 is going to be on your Ursula that's just like hanging out over there.
I'm gonna top deck Pete now. No, you're gonna.
And then he's gonna challenge Pete.
Suspicious.
Is it? It feels not bad. I mean, he's gonna be at 2 at the end of the turn, but like I'm still feeling okay. And then now Daisy, is it worth it? I think so. I think I am gonna quest. And please be something stupid. It was fine. All right. And now I have no cards in hand, no dreams, no hopes, no ambitions. Good luck. Please don't kill me. You're probably gonna wipe my board, and it's fine.
No
I deserve
cards
it.
in hand.
No cards in hand. Somebody said, "Oh, did you read the chat?" Somebody just said Hiram got banned.
What? Flaversham got banned?
That's
Hold
nuts.
Hold on.
No, we know. We're all. This is. This is the man. This camera, it went out again. I don't know how to fix that. Is anybody else having this issue in life? I'll just have to. I wonder if I can share my camera on Discord. And then you can just share that.
Place me.
I lost your camera, but I can see it if I watch the stream. But I have to block out the bottom of it.
I'll double sing. Strength.
Okay, on who?
Mute your microphone. On Smee and Cinderella.
Okay.
Mute your microphone in
It is muted.
I hear you twice.
Oh, well, it was muted and then it was lying to me.
And I'll take out the Daisy.
Okay, that's fair.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Humorously, I'll play the card that takes the clock off, I guess, by a turn. Your turn.
All right.
You
How?
gain lore.
Yeah, but I'm like, I feel like I gained a lore, but I lost the war, as they say. Because I can move Calhoun to the mine, but that only does 1 damage. And like, who's that for? Not me. Now, this is bad. I mean, I guess I will move her.
Not Olivia.
Yeah, they banned the child. I'll deal 1 damage to Ursula, I guess. How many cards do you have in hand? Just 1?
Yep.
Oh,
It's
okay. It's a doozy. It's the good one. You saved the best one for last. And then, yeah, I'll just go ahead and pass and see if life works out for me. If things are going to work out for old Lore Keepers in.
Take out the mine.
You know, it'd be so cool. You know what I'd really like is to have Rapunzel in this game or one of these games. I haven't had either.
Request
But
for
it's
4 up to 12.
yeah.
I'll play another Ursula 3 and I'll pass
Cool.
the turn.
All right. Top deck time. Okay. Okay. We're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking. Not well. We're not cooking well because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So it's not. What happened? What did you do?
Well, you moved your dock to the location, shot down the Smee, then you challenged the Ursula with your
All
Calhoun.
right. Yeah, but geez Louise, guys. Okay. Yeah. But then she takes 1. My goodness. Let me cook. Okay, but still not good. So I did get 2 lore here though.
Mm-hmm.
And Doc needs to stay upright, I feel. I'm so scared right now. Pass.
It's hard to say. It depends if you think you draw a mine. I think you could have gotten away with questing there to try to like let the mine survive another turn. It's a tough choice.
Yeah.
Take down the Calhoun. I'll trade Calhouns. I'll gain 2 and I'll take out the mine.
Oh, Lord.
I'll pass the turn with not Lorthal in play, but close to it. I mean, I guess I could have taken out your dock and then had Lorthal in play, so maybe it was right not to quest.
So now you feel now you feel pretty silly because now I've got a dwarf in a tower. So that probably feels pretty silly. It feels silly for you though, because like, what are you gonna do? He's in a tower.
I'm just gonna let you quest for 1, and I'm gonna put myself at 19.
Yeah, but I have 1 more turn. Please don't hurt him. He's just a child. He looks old, but really he's only 4 years old. Weird.
And then I'm gonna take out your dock.
All right. Well, that was a good game. Anyway, go ahead. You can find me on the Lore Keepers in anywhere on YouTube, any kind of media. I just learned how to play Lorcana. I don't know what this game is. It's pretty hard. All right, fine. Listen.
Do you want me to raid you? Did you want to stream some more?
No, I'm gonna do anything. I'm gonna rethink about my life. It's so funny because I took apart this deck last night and then I was like, oh, I hate it, but maybe it'll be okay. And then I got To be fair, you know how to play your deck. Your deck is you've won awards. You've won awards on your deck. No one's ever won a DLC with Diggy Hole. It's insanity to think of such a thing. All right. Well, is anyone else live? Who's live right now? Yeah, I want to go home and rethink my life.
Spessie's live.
Yeah, is he playing Lorcana? Though you can't rate him if he's not playing Lorcana.
A band reaction.
Fan react. We already reacted. We went, that was nice. That person's French. You could rate the French person as an apology for all the French things I said in haste. All right, so I guess I don't know.
All right, chat. Do we raid Earlmeister or Spessy? I think in Spessy because we raid Earl a lot.
We do. So I guess yeah. Now I should try to. I have Angry Birds, so maybe Angry Birds is what I play next.
Yeah, maybe I'll jump on your stream if you're streaming later. Oh, he just put Maurice in a deck. Perfect.
Oh, it's happening. Nature's healing. All right. Well, goodbye, everyone. I hope you have a good live.
Bye. 4, 3, 2, 1. Raid.
There's that 2 obsolete decks over here, dude. $52. It turns out people don't want to watch Disney Lorcana. They just want to dance.
They just want to dance.